Hello, lads. I'm eating sweet peppers right now. You'll have to give me a moment. Mmm. Mmm. ASMR? ASMR? What, you really want to hear this? I mean, these are some pretty big peppers. Oh, okay, hold on. Give me a second. What's that? Can I go for you?
No.
Oh, hello.
How the fuck did that not pick me up at all?
I'm introducing them to the sound of sweet peppers.
That's quite the crunch.
How do you think I feel when you eat baby carrots into the microphone?
I mean, that's probably louder. Like, when you eat that, you can kind of tell it's hollow.
It's not as spicy as I thought.
It's a sweet pepper!
The other brand is spicy.
What?
Just the PS one.
There's no spice at all in those damn things. What's wrong with you?
What's the other one called? Sweet chili?
Private selection.
No, dumb shit. The actual one. All right, whatever.
Never mind then.
Have I tried Sam Yang? Hold on.
What's Sam Yang? Probably a brand of food.
Well, it's a brand of food. It's a manufacturing company of food. What is it? The ramen? This stuff? I've never had this stuff. We sell. I see this in the grocery store.
Oh, Bulldog? No, I had Bulldog. That Bulldog's delicious. Quite spicy, though.
I've never seen you eat bulldog.
I had it like 3 times.
Why'd
It was
you
like
stop?
2 months ago.
Why'd you stop?
Just didn't keep going. Like, there's not really an answer for that one.
Is there actually cheese in this shit? I'm noticing cheese quite
There
a
is
few
a
times here.
cheese option. They have weird flavor options. Don't think of it as ramen. Think of it as yakisoba. Like, you're supposed to pour out the broth.
I'm seeing broth in a few of
water,
these.
quote unquote.
Wasn't that the same for like top ramen? But we always eat it with the broth.
Well, that's like actual ramen. This is, again, you should treat this more like a yakisoba.
This right here, like these packs of these, like there was a few times where I made something like this without the water. What our mother used to do, guys, is she would make like spicy spaghetti noodles. She would take the seasoning packs out of the top ramen and add it to like spaghetti noodle with like some spices. And
It's just
glorious.
basically it's just like a scuffed yakisoba, but it was good, yeah.
It was fantastic. Because
at one point I really stopped liking it. I don't know what she did to the recipe.
yeah, it was just like watered down or just like not as flavorful. Didn't she make it with Colby sauce?
No, that's just what she did with stir fry.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about. There was just something about it that just wasn't the same after a while.
Yeah, after like 10 months, the taste changed.
Hello, Dragon Slayer.
War never changes.
Any suggestion to end the war? Nope.
In the ever so slight possibility that any of our audience is from Mexico and is in Mexico, I wish the best of you.
Are they talking about a drug war? I thought they were talking about something else.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're talking about the stupid-ass content creator wars, but it reminded me of what's going on right now.
Okay. Hello, Fate's the good one.
You know what's going on right now?
Nope.
A super high-ranking cartel member was taken out, and now a bunch of groups within the cartels are going out and just committing active terrorism at this very moment.
Oh boy. I'll be right back, guys.
So yeah, so again, if any of you are in Mexico, I wish you the best of luck and stay safe.
As far as like the content creator conflict is concerned, the only thing I'm thinking about right now is what is Foxhole doing? I have no idea what Foxhole's been doing. But it seems like he's holding something close. He's holding like some sort of deck of cards close to his chest right now. But I don't know. I'm out of the loop on that.
What do you think this is? House of Cards?
I don't know. I don't know what they do there. I don't keep up. I'm busy. I work.
He's keeping something close to his chest. Bro, this is... Come on, it's not that deep.
You've been saying that every time.
Because it isn't. At the very most, somebody might have a DM here and there. That doesn't mean anything.
Okay, so what can I do to get me some asteroids? I think I was planning to just do Banners Never Fall. We're just going to progress that.
Oh, you hadn't done it yet?
Oh. I quit during that patch.
Well, yeah, but... whatever. Oh, Tomato, did you have trouble trying to kill the final boss?
What exactly am I doing?
You just kill.
What's with this meter?
Kill and don't take damage.
Well, deplete or just reset if I take damage?
Deplete.
Okay, well, I've got the multi-hit character.
This entire... Yeah, you just took damage, so you lost 3 levels. This entire event... This entire event is just do combat at a high proficiency. Claim capture the flag's points, and your score will go even higher. And once your score is at a certain point, you will then use that score to go fight the boss in the region and effectively, like, complete that region, and then you do that 5 times.
This kind of makes me feel like that one Natlin thing people are talking about.
I know what you're talking about. This is nothing like that.
It feels like that, where you go from zone to zone. Also, I thought you said...
That one was insanely instant, and it was basically just a mini game. This is persistent.
I could, build a dungeon, but it honestly just feels better. Honestly, I just feel like just using just an incomplete team of Prolova just feels far better than my other two teams. What have you been doing today? Just Limbus Company?
I didn't play any Limbus today.
Alright, then what have you been doing?
I was getting some extra currency in Arknights, just so I can, like, even out my pull total. And admittedly, I
find all the chests before completing the event. I picked up one chest. What are you talking about? There wasn't any other chest on the map.
Why does he have to do it all right now?
Hey, I don't know what he's talking about. I already have all the chests. What chests? I don't know what other chests he's talking about.
I know picking up the chest gives you combat score for the event.
Like I completed one banner. I got one chest. So, like, am I actually gonna be am I actually gonna put myself in a position where I can miss a chest?
I don't think so.
There's more combat with flags? Well, yeah, I just find it weird that Tomato just mentioned that now. Like, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Fuck me, my hand hurts.
Okay, well, now I know what he did today.
I woke up this morning, and my thumb felt like I jammed it against the wall for hours. You know what I mean? When, like, your finger feels jammed? But since it's the thumb, it basically is the whole hand at that point. I do sleep next to a wall, so it is very possible I actually did that.
Hidden chests in the area have been revealed? What chests? Like in this zone?
Hidden ones.
What does that mean?
Means hidden chests are revealed in the zone.
You're not being very helpful. Like, if we're talking about, like, just Septimont chests, like, I've already I used the interactive map ages ago to get all this stuff.
Yeah, it's chests inside the, like, combat zone, but it seems like you already did it.
Yeah, I already got everything. This interactive map, this interactive map is from, like, back in version, like, 2.3 or something. Like, when the patch first came out, I already went through and combed through it with the map.
Sorry, 2.4.
So, this is your hint not to trust him when the zombie outbreak happens. Good to know. I'm glad we've established that.
He could at least use me as food.
I'm talking about zombie.
Oh. Could at least use him as food.
Wouldn't mind if I do that.
Alright, I'm gonna go rinse my mouth.
Glory too low. Okay, well, what do you want me to do?
Go capture more flags.
Where? What, this one right here?
There is like a separate map for the minigame. To like that, like,
they're already checkmarked.
Well, go do it.
This one. Just do this one. What, this stuff? This right here? What, this right here? Is that what you're talking about? I hate Mr. Downtown. Oh, this guy's annoying. Man, this tune break mechanic really was not playtested for older content. It really just seems like you just use it to like just skip a mechanic at any time if you want. Okay, so
is there a Stellasaur event going on right now for currency, not including the Coronis event, which I already speed ran?
Okay, well it says there's 11 more.
Yeah, you click the map.
And then what?
Yeah, it says exploration trophy chest in this area, 0 of 7. Unless that... Does that mean you already got them? Or is it the reverse? Like there's zero left. Oh, yeah, there's one.
Okay.
Anyway, is there a Stellasaura event not including the Coronis stuff, which I already did? For, like, currency that I should know of? Why is it so hard to open this fucking packaging? It's a brownie, by the way, guys. I'm gonna open this with a pen.
Bro, the 12-second cooldown just jump in the air and fly is just heinous.
Ari, please answer my question.
What's your question? What, do you need help
Is
with the brownie?
There a Stellasaura event? You are such a deaf idiot.
There's that event where you play Breakout. I actually like it. That old game where you just have a bar at the bottom and you have to move it to hit a ball that's going up and down and breaking blocks. I actually liked it. It's actually pretty easy to. It only took me like 15 minutes to do. It was pretty fun. Huh? Okay, yeah. Amber's OP.
Oh, you picked a character for it?
Yeah.
Amber or Queen? What's your pity at right now?
That's a great question. I think I just used a pull though, didn't I? I think I'm at like 55. Yeah, I have 11 pages. It's at 50. It's like 55.
What, you got no pulls right now?
I got one pull. Why do you think we're here tonight?
It's very possible you won't get 20 plus pulls worth in one night alone.
That's why we just win. Duh.
Alright, so when is the Wraith? Wraith recruitment is... Oh, it's tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're doing a pulling tomorrow.
Well, I hope she's fun to play so I can blow my currency.
You don't have a non...
Oh no! There's only 22 hours left and I could have gotten 2 pulls. Whatever.
On what?
Stellasaura. There's 2 different login events. One of them is about to end.
No.
I haven't logged in like 2 weeks.
Bruh. The Kelpie or just like the Kelpie-esque bosses are just such pushovers.
The Kelpies?
The Tempest bite. Kelpie's just a Tempest reskin. Like, they don't really do anything.
I think Kelpie looks cooler, though.
He's okay. But, like, you can usually just accidentally parry them. Bro, I can't see that. Kelpie difficulty 6 throws summons on you? Well, we ain't playing that. Bro, I can't, dude. Amidst all the particle effects between my 2 characters and wherever the fuck we're fighting, and the frame rate, bro, I can't make out any of this shit right now. Twin gargoyles and Elden Ring. I watched somebody do that. It look awful. I can hear that.
Sorry. All right.
What are you getting an ad for?
Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, twin girls are not that bad.
Says the guy who plays Elden Ring 20 times. Okay, buddy.
Well, sorry, I'm hiccuping. But I can't respond because I'm hiccuping. Anyway.
Was I not supposed to do that? Did I do that out of order?
A lot of fights in...
I think I did that out of order. I think I was supposed to do something else.
A lot of fights in Souls games will reward patience more than anything. And the gargoyles are an example of that.
Okay, I think I did that out of order. Wait, why is it check marked? That shit's so confused. Wait, I don't remember doing this. Why is it done? I didn't do it. I didn't do it though. Because I killed the elite? That's confusing. Well, why should I fight you? I already like. I already got the banner, so. Okay, well, let's just, I don't know. Crack. Oh, hold on. I gotta swap the alt chat because we're dealing with YouTube here. Got to take account for that. Bro, Prolova won't stop yapping.
What a philosopher.
It's like amidst the sprinting, amidst like the getting into a combat encounter, picking up a chest, everything. They yap. They yap. Okay, but wouldn't it have been cool if Camellia was actually a Fraxidus character? Because there is that plot of like one of her past lives, she was a Fraxidus. I was like, that'd be cool. Do you think Prolova hates being dragged around to farm poles?
Well, no, it wasn't a past life thing. It was a
our daughter. Who do you think composes all the songs? Duh. Who do you think where do you think she get all the music? Shit. I mean, yeah, at first Camellia definitely felt like a Fraxidus character with all the red. But no, she's just your crazy ex. Okay, what next? Zone 3? Okay. Banner 7. Bro, I tell you, as much as I love these great tomatoes, the acidity just makes my teeth so sensitive when I eat them. It's like I gotta pace out eating them, and it's rather annoying. Got a bit teary at the end of her companion quest. I don't think I've ever really been teary at the end of a companion quest. I'm trying to think for a second. I'm kind of coming up at blanks. One of my favorite story quests in these games was actually the first Golden Apple Archipelago in Genshin Impact. At the end of the story, when everyone was like being very encouraging for Klee. I thought that was a very nice dynamic.
Not also, even Encore? I don't feel it at all for Encore.
I don't care about Encore. I don't know. I feel like after Klee, you can't really top like a child portrayal, and Encore. I don't think Encore has that same magic.
Well, you also gotta remember Encore's came like hilariously late. It just felt kind of like we didn't have an idea of what to put out next.
I think also an issue I have with Encore is that what makes Klee endearing is that they actually like have a world exploration, like an in-universe explanation for like Klee's attack style Bing bombs, whereas Encore, they don't really explain anything about why she has like demon-like looking powers. I'm in the quest area. What the fuck?
No, they do explain it. You just gotta read. You just gotta read the bio. Read the bio. It's right there in the bio. Lore skipper.
Did I do something wrong? Or whatever.
Probably.
I don't know why the countdown was going. It's like they never really explain, but like, so the idea of like a cute character with like this questionable power or capabilities they have that clashes with the idea of being a cute and innocent child. Like, Klee has that in universe, and it literally gets her in trouble all the time. But she also takes advantage of it, or it just puts her in like comical situations. Encore though, like her weird like demon powers thing and her ability to like possess dolls, like nothing it never really like comes into play at all. Except for like making like her fantasy world, but you could make an argument that that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with like her abilities. Also, she doesn't really have that much of a dynamic going on with Alto either. When you look at like Jean and Klee, like that is a dynamic. And that's before we even mention like the other characters around Klee, like Albedo. You know what's also nice about Klee? Is that she doesn't have like this dark and depressing background. Like, she still is her mother. And her mother's very nice to her. Everybody loves Klee.
It feels like a lot of the gachas now lean way too heavily into Depresso Espresso characters.
Boat jokes. Alto has boat jokes.
What does boat jokes have to do with it?
Oh no.
What is it?
There's so many visual effects going on screen right now, I can't really make out what's going on.
Alright, how do I shoot the ball? I can't shoot the ball.
Shoot the ball?
There we go.
It's literally the button. The prompts are on screen.
I was pressing the button and it wasn't working, but now it's working.
Okay.
It was like a fucking bug or something.
Have you done the ass clash in Girls Frontline yet?
No.
Okay, I haven't either.
I'll get around to it.
I think that kind of cringe. Also, there's also the female commander doesn't even have like the hitboxes correctly. Like the hitboxes aren't even correctly set.
Does that even matter?
It kind of does when literally like there's not a lot going on for Girls Frontline as a game in terms of like fidelity. Like, surely you could have designed the hitboxes to be a bit more accurate or consistent with like visualization.
Really? Like, is it really that big of a deal? Also, I know you did not just say. Are we really gonna have this back and forth of like?
That's playing. Up to you. That is up to you.
Uh-huh.
They said each doll had a different strap, but they're pretty much the same. Yeah, sounds about right. Anytime like a gacha developer says something along the lines of variety or dynamic ways to approach something, assume they're full of shit. And more often than not, you can tackle everything the same way. Okay, I have no idea. Also went the wrong way. You will be able to decide Sunday's fate at the end of his quest during the live stream. Yeah, that one, I didn't even see a live stream for something like that, but that one's probably
Sunday's fate.
Yeah. You know, during the Sunday story quest line. I mean, you could decide his fate. It's just that, you know, it's not it's a group consensus. Which, by the way, I think Sunday's cool. I just like the idea. Cool, yeah. I just like the idea of a character who was like a major antagonist actually joining your group, because I would just like to see his perspective on his stance on matters and see how he develops.
That's I think a lot of people like the direction they're going with Sunday in 4.0, and I'll admit it's probably one of the best things to look forward to. Do you want me to just tell you?
Sure, why not?
Or do you already know?
I know he gets a mask shoved him in his face by Yao Guang.
So you know about how the mask determines who gets to join the games and who gets to basically try and win to become an Aeon for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Fei Zhao acquired the mask, and after thanking you, attempted to forcefully shove it onto Don Hang. Dong dodged out of the way, and Sunday got the mask slapped on him instead.
I've seen that. I've seen that.
Yeah. Fei Zhao's determining reasoning is that a general from the Lofao is destined to die within the coming days, and she's just hoping that she can convince somebody else to take what was supposed to be their mask in an attempt to, you know, avoid that catastrophe.
We all know how fate works in these games, though. It usually just happens regardless. And in some cases, them attempting to try and like steer away from it results in it happening exactly.
Well, also just they always lean on the player character's main, you know, amazing factor is they can ignore fate every single time. That's your.
If they really need to, they can also just introduce this. They can also just introduce this throwaway Lufao general a throwaway character who's a Lufao general, or they could just kill her and then just bring her back anyway. Not the short stack. The grossest looking character I've ever seen. Absolutely disgusting.
You mean the old man?
No, Yohi. His character
What?
is awful.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yoo-hoo? Wuthering Waves?
Oh, again, stream is fucking delayed every single fucking time for me.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I'm looking over and you're doing combat, and then I hit live button again, and then all of a sudden it's you who's on screen.
So wait, your stream constantly. I thought
constantly.
I thought you were just talking about like a typical delay. I didn't realize you were also referring to the fact that the stream like stalls out and then it doesn't catch back up.
Exactly. Yeah.
I have that on. Oh, are you on mobile?
It doesn't matter if I'm on mobile or if I'm fucking PC. Right now I'm on mobile so I can read chat.
Because it happens to me all the time on mobile. It happens to me all the time.
It happens to me on both devices.
Okay. Well. Get faster Wi-Fi? Ask him. We have the Google Fiber.
We have insanely good Wi-Fi. If I was to guess what it's because... Is because, I don't know, because he's streaming to a live audience or some bullshit right now. This doesn't happen normally.
I would never take your word in that regard for any of this kind of stuff.
Okay, then what else could it be?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna. But
there's there's no other different factor going on right now. Is it a problem? No, it's not a problem. But I'm still gonna assume that this is what's causing it. Other than that, our internet is god tier. Like, this problem doesn't really happen ever. And again, this is a non-issue. It's only an issue when you're referring to something going on, and I can't relate because I don't know what the heck is going on.
Get your own satellite. Dude, back in the day when you would just see an AT&T satellite just attached to someone's home. How come sometimes Tomb Break does a bunch of damage, sometimes it just does no damage? Wait, I'm asking the wrong person.
Is it a stat to build around, by the way?
It's a meter that fills up, like, off to the side of the health bar. Once it's
I'm asking, are there characters that build the effect?
No, there are characters designed around Tomb Breaking. That was the whole point of, like, the version 3 cast and Lene specifically, and why she, like, broke the meta. She broke the meta of the game, and why everyone wanted her. Like, she was in a category of her own for a while. Wait, there's a banner right here. Why is there... Wait, I don't get it. What banner is this? Are there just miniature bullshit banners?
It's the Ameth banner.
Please shut up. Understand what that was. Some banners. What? Okay. Seems like a random bullshit banner to me. Bruh, Shorekeeper, come on. So many buffs on my screen, it can't, the UI can't keep up.
Alright, I've completed the bumper minigame.
Breakout. It's called Breakout.
It's a bumper and it's a minigame, suck my dick. Closing the game.
Open it. Quit yapping and open it. Glory level too low. I need 475. Well, I'll just get it while whacking the boss. I guess I'll just do these mini banners around the map. Hey, buddy.
Okay.
$17? There wasn't a 17 on this. Oh, it's because I'm in zone 5 right now. That's why. I've moved outward.
I gotta be entirely honest. I think I'm gonna take only one character into this gacha-based, like, challenge mode. Is some of the most cringe form of, like, flexing there is. I think it's so stupid.
What, this mode?
No, when listen.
You made no fucking sense. You made
When
no
do challenge
fucking
mode-
sense.
when
Do
people
not
challenge
get on my
mode
shit.
And take only a single character into them. It's cringe as hell.
Okay. What challenge mode?
Any of them. Tower of Adversity, the new Arknights mode. Just really anything where
Maybe
it's
people
like,
just
hey,
like the
bring a
gameplay
team.
and they just want to push, see just where the absolute limits are.
I think it's so cringe. Like, it's so... Ugh.
Let people have fun.
It's like...
Let
it's
people have
like
fun.
when
What the fuck's
people-
wrong with you?
No, I am a gatekeeper. I gatekeep this behavior. It's like when people play MOBAs and they play 1v1 modes in
This
MOBAs.
sounds like
It's
projection. Okay.
What do you mean projection? It's cringe. Oh, he's played MOBAs before. That means I can use the projection word, because projection in its most basic form means, you know, he's done it too.
You didn't just play MOBAs though. You were the MOBA guy.
Alright, cool. Anyway, let's continue. It's just so fucking dumb in my eyes when people fucking play games that are entirely designed not around only using one single character and going out of their way to just play in the most restrictive way possible. Not even like unique restrictive ways, right? In like other games that are actual like challenge games or stuff like that. Like, again, if we use the MOBA example, right? The idea of doing 1v1ing in MOBAs where like a ton of the roster in a MOBA is made for that group scenario, sometimes even objective scenarios. And playing around that is just fucking lame cringe shit. It's like, just play the game.
They are playing the game. How do you feel about when people do clears with like with certain restrictions to try and prove a point, like there is no power, like power creep's not a problem in the game? How do you feel about that?
That's valid because, first off, regardless if you're proving power creep, if we're using gacha games as an example, right? There is just the very real reality that people might not have the characters for the efficient, clear method, right? So I think that is something that is inherently at least a bit more valuable, because somebody's proving that it is possible to do, and that inherently, in its own way, is also valuable for people that might not immediately think that they could do it. Like, these two things are not the same. You not having a character in a gacha game because you skip them for whatever reason, where there is numerous reasons why you might not have that character, either because you came in too late, you didn't have real life money for it, or you didn't play at that exact moment. There's so many reasons for that. Or you just didn't want them in general, right? Whatever.
I don't remember how to get down there.
Sounds like he's bad at endgame and saw an AKE solo catcher. Solo catcher? What the fuck is a solo catcher?
Catcher's the character. It's the 4-star dude with the claymore.
Who's catcher again?
4-star dude with the claymore.
Oh.
I happen to like Catcher's appearance.
Oh, so what do you mean bad at endgame? I fucking have all agony cleared. I did all the agonies on my first try. It's not hard at all. They give you fucking 10 minutes to do it for the in the first place. I don't think it's hard for anybody. Also, again, Enfield being your example of challenge, like, hello? Yoo-hoo! Enfield? That's your example? Okay. Alright then. You brought up Enfield? Yeah, as an example. And you specifically try and figure out my entire thought process and line it up just based on one single supposed instance of me being bad at one specific game, even though I gave like 4 different examples. What, did I give all those 3 other examples as a smoke screen to hide the fact that I'm mad at a solo catcher? Hello, Tumai.
Hello, Tumai.
Vizenta, are you a solo catcher? Is that what I'm about to find out? Do you get a rise in your dick when you go and pick solo catcher and go, I don't know, play the endgame solo or whatever? Is that where we're going with this? Yo, Arikato, how's Amith? He'll be sure to get back to you once he gets the sword.
Yeah, we're in the process of getting the sword right now. So you'll have to mind me.
Yeah, he's actively not using the character until he gets the sword. Bear in mind, he probably
the character's not built. What is that? What does it mean
exactly.
actively?
You won't even have.
Character's not
you won't
built.
even have an echo set either, or like the materials from the open world to level them. So it's all moot and pointless.
Well, I can just quick access the domain. As for the echoes, I can probably just focus tune. I can focus tune
on
them.
4.0 HSR story, it's pretty solid. Yeah. I think the zone itself is really, really, really horrendously boring, like to walk around in and stuff like that, and just as a setting. But the actual like story and premise is pretty solid. It's like the reverse Penacony, right? Like Penacony was actually rather pleasing to kind of run around and look around at and look at the sights, right? But the actual story in Penacony was dog piss. This is the reverse. The story is pretty dang solid in Plan Arcadia, but the visuals and the locales are horrendously just insulting. It's just a bunch of normal modern buildings with floating emojis spammed copy pasted everywhere. It's a joke. Haven't finished Planet Arcadia yet. Well, it's a good thing you came now, in case I said something a moment ago that would be considered a spoiler.
You know how people say Wuwa pausing the game while using your ultimates is a good thing? If you ask me, I feel like the reason Wuwa's ultimates paused the game is because they couldn't code the enemies to actually still act in real time. I think it was a technical limitation.
That's kind of a weird thing to make a guess on, but okay.
Make a guess on it. Sounds about right.
I mean, does it really matter though? Like whether or not it is going on or not going on?
It's complicated.
Heck, I'd argue it's better so that way, like, a mob doesn't move out of your ult.
I would have figured you to be the guy to say just know when to use your ult.
No, a lot of these games, especially in endgame, it's go, 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 go. And that part of the go, 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 go is to bust your load of an ultimate immediately so you can start generating a new one. The meme designs are hurting my head. Yeah. I do admit the giant duck enemy that like holds the giant microphone. I do like when you weakness break them. Their like gangster wig falls off. I think that's pretty charming.
Do they put it back on when they recover or no?
Just gone for the rest of the fight. They even have like a voice line for when you break it off for the first time. If I'm recalled correctly. Alright, well if you beat her, you beat everything.
That's the plan.
The enemies are super fun though. I don't have any strong feelings for the enemies.
Bro, I can't see the moves when it's just nothing but circles on the screen.
So wait. You don't have to be on Pro Leva when her ult is going off? I didn't know that.
No, you're supposed to swap off.
Okay. I mean, that does make a lot of sense, like, realistically.
Realistically within the confines of Wuwa.
Well, like, otherwise you just sit there and you think you're doing something, but it's not really anything's going on screen. I do find it funny that it's literally autumn, even though they obviously would have been Sakura petals. It's like autumn leaves. Here's the thing, I don't get it, right? Because everybody was crying about like, oh, this is clearly supposed to be a Japanese area, and then they neutered it. First off, they would have not been able to change the planet drastically, so that doesn't make any sense. Most of what we see right now is probably what it was going to be anyway, right? So when it comes to the quote-unquote Japanese censorship bits of the game, I'm not seeing it, Chief. Like, some people are really grasping at straws, saying like, oh, the yellow leaves were supposed to be pink. It's like, I mean, okay. Are the pink leaves suddenly going to make the area look better? I mean, it will be a nice walk down for like 5 seconds. But that area is literally like a single road that has like no significance or no reason to constantly walk up and down it, so it doesn't really matter at all. Hey, stream about to end? Yes, it is, just for you.
Why is stream about to end?
I don't know. Their autumn leaves doesn't make much sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but who cares? Like, literally, who cares? It's literally the color of leaves on one street. It's not like a whole zone, guys. It's really nothing. It's not worth... You can mention it, because obviously it's a bit, like, goofy in a way. when we clearly know what it's supposed to be. But it's really not worth, like, talking about it as much as I'm talking about it right now, for instance. I wish the Scarlet Coda attack from Prolova would be more consistent. It sucks to be thrown out of it, even though it should apparently stop the enemies, which it just sometimes just doesn't sometimes. I'm sure there's a reason for it. Probably a spaghetti coating reason, but still a reason. The Tree of Enivisia? Yeah, I guess that tree inside the little, like, sanctuary area. Like, yeah, it would make sense that that one would be pink, or should be pink, because, you know, Yai, Sakura, Yai, Miko, Evensia, all of them tie... I mean, Sakura, it's literally in the name, right? But to be fair, like... Again, like, it's really not that... It's not that wild. I mean, if you want my opinion, I wouldn't really associate a major event related to the Elation. I really wouldn't associate it with just a giant tree in the middle of a pond. Just feels... Just doesn't feel like the Elation I would have expected. Unless it's tied to the morning actors more than the Elation. Which, I get that they're an extension of the Elation, but... whatever. Highly doubt they'd call her Sakura again. Well, yeah, they wouldn't. It's like the fact that I'm, like, I mean, just look at Acheron. She's named Acheron. They didn't exactly call her Acheron Raiden or anything like that. They just called her Acheron. So I'm not shocked that Evensia is named Evensia and not Sakura. Like, I'm not shocked at all. Again, this is supposed to try and be a universe that has its own little mechanics and stuff like that, and things it calls upon. And while, yes, you can make the argument Bronya and Seely still have their names, right? Bronya and Seely are, like, fucking civilians. Acheron is, like, a fucking nihility, emanator, right? And obviously Evensia's got her own little... She's clearly an emanator or an important character or something like that. We don't know yet, but it's kind of clear.
Yeah, wait, no, Raiden has her name. Her Raiden's name's Raiden Bosamari Mei. What are you talking about?
Okay, cool. The game says Acheron.
Did you skip the story?
Bro, it's been 2 years. I'm not gonna remember every line that was in the flashback, okay? Give me a fucking break. I have a theory, by the way, guys. I think Evensia is gonna be a remembrance character. She has a little Tamagotchi on her hip. And the NPC version of her, the non-voice acted lines, if you talk to her, she says she likes to collect Tamagotchi. Which is completely irrelevant. Like, it doesn't actually, like, do anything for the plot. But I have a feeling she's going to be a remembrance character. She's going to be a remembrance character, and her, like, she's Elation. Well, I mean, technically, the artifact set mentions memo sprites, right? It mentions Elation damage and memo sprites. So...
Someone else could be remembrance.
Well, no. It's clearly going to be two in the same, right? Anyway, I have a feeling that
no leaks or anything. Not after the leaker hunt.
Yeah, I have a feeling Eventia will have a memo sprite mechanic. Maybe they'll just do Elation Remembrance mix or whatever. I mean, again, Remembrance is basically a multi-class at this point, so... The only difference between a Remembrance character and other characters is that the memo sprite usually is the main focus as opposed to the character themselves. Ashvale Solo 4.1 is cooked. Oh, there's nobody else during version 4.1? It's more saving for me. I mean, to be fair, I'm only getting a handful of characters this game version. I only want Evancia and Pearl. And maybe whatever that Galaxy Ranger cat girl made with the minigun's gonna be. But that seems like it's gonna be much later. So yeah, that's the only 3 characters I want. Pearl, Evancia, and cat girl made minigun. But we don't even know anything about cat girl made minigun, so... People cope so hard with that thing on the set because they don't want to do that almost all the other characters don't want with members. You word that kind of weird. I'll be honest, mate. If they build a new relic set for Memo Sprite, a character coming for that set, well, yeah, obviously. Let me look up that set again. Star Rail Relics. Let me just get the exact wording on it. It is the Ever Glorious Magical Girl set. And again, the effect is the elation damage dealt by the wearer and their Memo Sprite ignores 10% of target's defense. For every 5 accumulated punchline allies gain, the elation damage dealt additionally ignores 1% of target's defense, stacking up to 10 times. So again, the wording here is elation damage dealt by the wearer and their Memo Sprite. Right? It just does... The only other thing I can think of, right, is that we will get a Remembrance character that can put Memo Sprites on allies. That's the only other thing I can think of, and this is just trying to account for that. Don't we all do elation damage during AHA? I don't know how it calculates, so whatever. Well, also it says the wearer. The language is very direct here. It says the wearer and their Memo Sprite. So it's not like this is affecting the whole team, right? Again, it's either one of 2 things. We're going to have an elation character that has a Memo Sprite, or a Remembrance character that has elation damage, that can do elation damage. Or we're going to have a Remembrance character that can put Memo Sprites on other characters. And implying that they would put the Memo Sprite on an elation character. Don Hang put a summon to other character? Kind of not really. He applies a shield, and then he just summons something on the turn order, a la Jing Yuan. What that sound like is the Yai elation buff on a Memo Sprite character. Yeah, it really could be either or. It could be... Again, one last time. An elation character that has a Memo Sprite, or a Remembrance character that can put their Memo Sprite on other characters. Which inherently would be a rather unique Remembrance character. Because, you know, they gotta shake things up. They can't just have constant Remembrance characters that, you know, the summon is just for them, right? It would be interesting to see somebody summon a character, a Memo Sprite, and put that on somebody else, and it has its own effects kind of deal. The summon is the consider of the character he puts the shield on. No, yes, I understand that. But that's, like, not a Memo Sprite. I'm just trying to make that clear. That's all I'm trying to do. It is just a generic summon. Again, it's like your... It's like your Nummy, it's like your Jing Yuan, it's just a support variant of that, right? Or, sorry, a better example would just be a freaking, the little perfume bunny that, the dragon girl who escapes my name, healer break character has. Donghang summon is not a memo. Yes, it's just a normal summon. You see, this is where the water gets muddied when you have summon and Memo Sprite. Lingsha, thank you. Yeah, that's the main thing, is that Memos have their own HP, So in theory, you have to protect them as well, right? Unless your name is Castrus, then it's the reverse. The Memo Sprite protects you. Because as someone who's owned Aglia for a while, I will say Aglia's Memo Sprite can just get sometimes a bit nuked. Maybe not die, right? But Aglia's Memo Sprite tends to be kind of squishy if you're looking at that HP bar. I don't know the HP of Everknight's summons, though. I don't have Everknight, and I probably won't. Or you're Everknight and you kill the Memo. Yeah, I know that's what she does. I just don't know if the Memo can be hit. I just realized, Tumai, did you name yourself Tumai as a shortened version of Tumaini? Tumaini is the name we are gifted at the end of Natlin. It is our hero's name. Basically, every Natlin hero has like an ancestry name they carry from the original hero of that tribe. And at the end of Natlin, Traveler is given the name Tumani, which means hope. Nope? Okay, so it's just a coincidence. Every 16 Memoria Everknight kills her summon. Yeah, it like explodes, right? It just explodes all over the enemy. Because it's like you're summoning a bunch of jellyfish. Been luckily with Wuwa. Currently have a S for Ameth at 253 coals. Oh, good on you. My pride and joys is a 4-dupe Jinshi and a 3-dupe Lupa. Those are my pride and joys. Should have gotten that 4th dupe Lupa, but instead I thought, no, I'll get the Galbrenna without her weapon. That'll be great. Let me get a Galbrenna before I quit the game. Just as something to have. Even though I didn't fucking like her gameplay at all.
That was kind of weird for you to do.
It's whatever. Not playing the game, so it doesn't matter. In Dominican Republic, Spanish dialect just means your mom. So your name is just your mom. Okay. Lovely. Ball Sovereign! Hey, you're not supposed to be here, not yet.
Well, yeah, that's why I've just killed him.
Not on my screen. Need to save corals in rerun for S6. Well, good luck with that.
It's gonna be a while from now. Banner ain't even over yet. Bro, people are saying saving copies for a character that's still on Banner.
I'm gonna glaze GFL 2 for a moment. Bear with me here.
Okay.
We're having a rerun of Leva and Lena. Bear in mind, those two characters had their banners 2 banners ago. If I didn't have Leva and Lena when they came out, and I'm just like, oh man, now I have to wait 6 months. Wait, what do you mean they're coming back right now? They just ran. Like, I would be feeling good. Just wait 2 banners later, and then boom, they're back. It's like, hell yeah. I only pulled Galbrenna because I had no fusion or echo damage character. I mean, is echo damage really, like, something to, like, comment about, though? Because, like, they tell you to use the shitty little dinosaur, which just does 1 instance of damage.
Phantasma Dream. Is this even worth my time?
Fuck no. That took, like, 2 to 3 hours.
What about Title Defense Simulator?
I don't remember. I think Title Defense is just generic combat.
It says leisure.
Oh, wait. No, that mode. I didn't play that mode. I actively avoided it. I think that's like a tower defense shitty thing.
Okay, well. This is just gonna go in the show. No, sure.
So where is the skip button for version 3, by the way? Good question. Yeah, because numerous people were saying, just skip to version 3. It's like, okay, where's the button, though? Is it just in quests? I mean, hey, you get 20 currency for doing each one of their trials.
That's not really gonna do anything significant right now.
Yeah, you still got like another 20 pulls you gotta get.
But I might as well just do the Lupa and the Chisa one since I'm not pulling them.
Lupa, my beloved. Didn't ZZZ have a skip to latest stuff? Usually all these games do. I'd be surprised if Wuwa doesn't have it. Or the alternative is the skip is primarily available to people that are like super far behind. But like even then, I feel like it would just be available to everybody. Like I don't get it. Did you do the story? He's like at 2. He hasn't done the Augusta patch right now. To give you a reference point.
Was Lupa everything you wanted anyway, by the way?
As a character?
Yeah.
Her animations are a little too spin heavy, but other than that, I really like her. Did that come through the mic? I was kind of stuck in the
clearing of your throat.
Do I need to repeat myself?
No.
Okay. The skip features for new accounts? Lame. Now I definitely don't want to reinstall. Bear in mind, I only have one quest before I unlock the new version, right? It's just the finale, and I guess Chisa's story.
How is this character a support? What do you mean to tell me all these animations were wasted on a support?
Brant's a support, and he has a fuck-off anchor.
She's also like an element support, too.
Well, it's like a dot character. So they obviously want you to build up all the dots.
Heals and shield. Damn. Could have been a DPS, guys. This character could have been a DPS. Hero counts her as a sub DPS. Yeah. Tell that to the support Miss Yata.
Good old Hua from Hong Kong Impact.
The brick smacking Yata.
Support character literally does more damage than anybody else. I love Hua. We all love Hua in this household. Please bring Hua to one of the games. Please bring her to one of the modern versions of the games, personality and all.
Okay,
I miss my Hua.
Okay.
I miss my, fucking newborn Honkai creature that's a skinwalker in a human's body. Doesn't know how to traverse
you're gonna be waiting a while for that.
Right, but if it's Martial Hua, then the implication it's gonna be Fu Hua, not Hua. That means it's gonna be like an actual
Bro, I don't want to hear anything, Rover,
character.
about how cold it is when you run that shit. Bruh, it's been ages since I've had pasta. Bruh, I wish we had a pasta place nearby. An Italian restaurant. Dude, I think Italian food is so good. I think Italian food's my favorite. I'm gonna say that right now, guys. I think Italian food's my favorite. Mid-ass story. Oh, okay. We good for skipping?
This is the Augusta Iona story.
Who gives a fuck about Augusta?
I don't like the Augusta story.
Cool.
Just don't skip the Uno story. The Uno story's only like an hour and a half.
I never thought Augusta was...
Oh, no, wait! You're not even at the Augusta story! You're at the fucking shitty in-between patch story. Oh my god, it's gonna force him to do this. Enjoy playing a text-based adventure for an hour.
Wait, are you serious right now?
Yes. You're gonna play the history of Augusta through text-based adventure. And you have to actually, like, level stats. It's not super complicated, right? But, like, it's gonna make you have to level up all these stats to, like, complete certain, like...
Fuck that, there's a skip button.
States. Oh, can you just skip all of it?
I'm good.
Thank God.
Also, why does this guy look like he's going to be an antagonist later?
Maybe he is. I never found out.
Is this the guy... I know there's like an antagonist-esque guy at the finale that gets like shown off briefly.
There's like a blonde guy who's like a Roman kind of general kind of guy. I thought he had a decent story.
Oh boy, still images. Done.
By the way, again, once you beat the Uno story and you're like on the Galbrenna patch, I'm just not going to be her anymore.
Lovely. Take enough currency from that? No, I didn't get shit from that.
I genuinely don't want to get even minutely distracted by stuff.
Can I even like? Can I enter La Haroy without having to progress the story, or do I actually have to? Can I actually have to progress the story? Early access available? Wait, hold on.
You probably have to progress the story. Oh.
Will this start the quest?
To be fair, recent story made me
I know.
Yeah,
early
you
access.
And everybody on fucking social media.
Will this just let me go in, or will it just force me into like the chapter 3 story? Because if it's chapter 3 story, then like, I mean, I just want to go in there and explore. I want to go in there and just get chests. But if I actually have to sit through story, then I don't know if I really want to do that.
No. If you do La Haroy story, I will be here for it.
You won't be here for La Haroy story?
I do not want to watch the stuff I haven't done of Renacida. They fucked this country. This country... Shit! It's shit story. They fucked it up. If you do La Haroy, though, I will stay here. You know, until I have to go.
I think Act 1, Chapter 3. What the fuck does that mean?
They just mean the beginning of La Haroy.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, no, again, I do not want to see the finale to Renacida / Septimont. I do not. I actually do not.
Shouldn't we at least see the Chisa story? Like, we could just skip this, but do we want to just do the Chisa story?
I mean, you could do that if you want. I won't leave, but like...
Chisa's in La Haroy.
I mean, yeah, but like... Isn't the story just... Oh, girl stuck in a coloring book?
No, girl stuck in a time loop.
Okay.
What do you know? Do you want to do Chisa? Is there an explorable area in Chisa's story? Like, is there like actual like stuff to get?
Yeah, it's like a small area, but it's not. Pretty sure there is.
There's also Black Shores.
Black Shores for what?
For Chisa. I love me Black Shores.
Bro. I still can't believe to this day that Renacita comes out, its gas is all hell. I remember loving it. And then from 2.4 then on, I just was fucking slowly hating.
Small but explorable, I will take it.
Just from 2.4 onward, I just started slowly fucking hating Renacita and Septimont. So much to the point I don't want to come back to the game.
A 班はデータの前処理を開始。B 班は地上のジャミングキャンセル設備の調整に当たれ。ブラックショアが収容した名式の宝石、レビアタンのコアをテティスシステムで深層解析し。
He's dead finally.
Yeah, it only took like version what? 2.8, 2.7?
It only took somehow Palpatine returned 5 times. Jesus Christ, man.
Are you counting the story you didn't do?
Yes. Where you actually fight him? He dead. Good. It's also one of those things it's one of those things where it's so bad 2.4 onward that it makes me retroactively think poorly of even like the earlier on Renacita stories, right? Great example. Carlota never shows up after the first fucking patch.
Hello, Taito.
Carlo didn't show up ever again, basically. If somebody mentions she shows up at the end, I know, but that doesn't matter. That's right at the end. Who fucking cares? Taito, if you're wondering what's going on right now, we are completely skipping Septimont 2.6 and onward, and we're just going straight to Chisa.
I'm sure I'll go back to it.
Yeah, you go back to it, just not with me.
There's no telling if I actually will. I might just leave it there. It'd be pretty fun if I just leave it. I've never done fast tracking before. Not even when I went back into Genshin on 3 separate occasions.
Yeah, I've never fast tracked in a gacha before. I always was opposed to the idea. Hello again, Shorekeeper.
Hello.
She's just as pretty as the day we left her.
Yeah, she's been drying up for ages, though. That's just the Kuro way. Shorekeeper even voiced a character that I recognize.
Most of the Wuwa voice actors from like the first year are not ones I recognize. Even some of those second years I don't recognize.
So what, we just intercept a random distress signal from someone who's been trapped in a time loop for who knows how long?
So what, Chisa's your ticket to La Haroi?
I think she was a former student in La Haroi.
Right, but she's the one that tells you about La Haroi? Or does Shorekeeper just be like, hey, yeah, that Chisa girl you saved, and she mentioned some random moon school? Yeah, you're going there next. Have fun.
I don't know.
I'm gonna Google the Leviathan. I want to see what they look like. Leviathan. How do I even fucking spell Leviathan? Leviathan boss. Images. Oh, it's just a reskin Cartithia.
I thought you already knew about the Flirterous boss fight where they literally just slapped some tar on her.
Bro, are you kidding me?
I thought you already knew about that.
The boss is just reskinned fucking Cartithia boss? What a joke.
It's bullying. Wait, relax, it's bullying. I feel like bullying is the most apt design for like a futuristic China Huanglong. Because she has that aesthetic, but she also has like some incorporations of like modernism in her design. The headphones help mostly.
Are you out of Septimont? By choice, yes. We have forcibly decided, fuck it, we're not finishing Septimont.
Probably better that way. I was tired of running around a choppy area.
Again, just for reference, we completely jumped to here right now, squashing. He did not walk into the Augusta story at all.
No, I triggered it initially. I got the letter for the hunt and then I just left.
Yeah. Now, I did the Augusta story. I did the Yuno story. But I did not do the finale patch.
All I know about the Augusta story is like some weird shit about how like Augusta's had like a long lost friend that maybe died or something. I don't know.
Augusta
but like
had a long
she didn't
lost
care.
friend.
She didn't care.
That you know that melted town you were in that reminded you of a Dark Souls area?
Yeah.
That's her hometown. Basically, she had a long lost friend that died there, and a goose. You spend like literally 2 hours looking for the false sovereign, but you're not looking. You just sit there reminiscing with Augusta about her burned down town, and nobody fucking cares. We already know where the false sovereign is. It's that giant fucking ass arena that every Augusta owner wants to go to immediately to farm, but they can't because they got to do the Augusta story. So they spend 2 hours being like, okay, the arena's right there. Can we go into the arena now? Ugh. The Yuno story? It was okay. It was literally like an hour and a half of Gathering Wife Yuno edition, so I have no complaints, really. It's part of the lore that Leviathan can copy and imitate. Literally don't care. You lost me after killing Leviathan the third time.
Wait, this literally feels like the setup for Black Shores, where we meet a 4-star and then we just get TP'd into the area. Bruh, she looks so good.
Oh, the friend's not dead? The friend was Galbrenna all along? Alright then. Who cares, though?
Because you pulled.
I don't fucking care. She had the coolest signature in the game. It was just Dante's guns from fucking Devil May Cry. And I didn't get them still.
Didn't she like throw herself in the rift in a rift like at the end of the story anyway?
Who?
Galbrenna? Didn't she sacrifice herself? I thought she sacrificed herself.
I don't know.
This visual looks cool. This is a cool looking visual, I'll admit.
Look, I will give the game a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. If at some point, somehow, I end up actually reinstalling and coming back, I will actually go and play the rest of the Septimont finale. I will grit my teeth and I will play it, okay? Primarily because right now I'm watching Ari and I can skip everything that I watch him play. So I can save time one way and burn that time finishing Septimont. But for now, I'm a slander Septimont because I can. Ragunia. I should say Ragunia because that's everything. It's all encompassing. Let's go meet Nilo. Get the fuck out of my way, Abby. Gully, please don't do what everybody else does and says, well, technically Threnodians can't die, so, you know, who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody wants to sit there and fight the same antagonist 4 or 5 times. You remember Halo 5? Nobody liked that shit in Halo 5. Don't do it again and have a fucking 2-month time gap between the next time you kill them again. And if you do something like that, make it an interesting antagonist.
The Warden?
Yeah. From Halo 5. Basically the same thing. Except no 2-month time gap.
All I remember from that is that one of Master Chief's friends was called like Fred or something. Imagine having a Spartan named Fred.
It was Remnant Spartans. What do you mean Fred? His name's John!
No, one of his Spartans, allies.
Cool! He's named John!
John
He's
Fred?
John Halo!
John Fred?
No, Master Chief!
Why am I talking? City will collapse in what? Look around! What do you mean will collapse? I feel like what in the name of AHA is this?
Did you turn your FPS back on?
What do you mean?
To 60.
Yeah, I did it immediately.
Okay.
City will collapse in 1 minute. Brother? What am I looking at? Killed the child.
Ah, yes, the red string aesthetic.
What would Abby do?
Fucking nothing. Can Abby just turn into a badass Echo already? Can they just give Abby the Epic 7 treatment, where it's not just a fucking furball that's following you, it's also a furball that can transform into like this badass creature? Like, can we please have that? Love this character type look. Red Eyes Hime cut, but Kuro ruined it with the jacket.
I think the jacket's too flat, in my opinion. There's a lack of depth to it.
Well, the jacket also kind of ruins, like, the form-fitting schoolgirl uniform. It makes the whole outfit look, you know, kind of, you know... How do I describe the shape? Bulky? I guess, yeah. The final moments of La Horoi is gonna be Marry Chisa, mandatory. Wake up, Frojo. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, Frojo. Yvonne's Ian voice actress sounds like she was told to constantly hold back her voice, even though she's voicing a character who's known for being loud in more ways than one. I mean, in JP, Yvonne didn't seem, like, loud and boisterous. In JP, she just kind of felt, like, cutely smug. Is that what your hub's gonna be? Your hub's gonna be a coffee shop?
A capybara coffee shop.
Doesn't Chisa have, like... Doesn't Chisa have, like, dating interactions or whatever? Like, there's little narrative dating things you can do. Any Wuwa player in here? Nobody. Nobody plays Wuwa.
I'm playing it right now.
Nobody's playing Wuwa in this moment.
I'm playing it right now.
No, you're playing Genshin Impact.
The new Umbral's kicking your ass. I heard people say it was easier.
It's less debuff orientated and more combat orientated. So if you suck at combat, you're probably going to have more trouble with this one.
Okay, yeah, they're in a time loop. They can't run that fast.
Wu was always made their like NPCs running speed like really slow. It's always been kind of funny to watch.
No, not Arrow fucking Rover. You have 2 Rovers that play so much better than this piece of trash.
Hot take, I actually like playing Spectra the most.
No, I agree with you. Havoc feels a bit unwieldy at times.
I just remember the days of when the game first came out, and when you cast an E on Spectro, it just felt really good. Nope, hey Chisa. I think Arrow's just too unwieldy is the problem.
No, it is. There's barely any. You have barely any control.
Again, as a Jinshi main, I know a thing or two about unwieldiness or inability to flexibly dodge in the air. Stay close while you're already doing a good job at that. We can't fucking see her.
Stay close. Where? Oh, about.
Sparkling water.
Cheers. Oh, it's ZZZ?
I think it's going to make you play Rover for the next 2 to 3 hours. Please and no. Only Rover.
Please no. Please no. Let me choose the Rover at least.
Well, I think that's the implication with you grabbing stickers and getting buffs and the game telling you, hey, you can heal at these little heal stations.
Spectral Rover can heal. Oh boy. Oh shit.
Drop the supplies. I'm gonna be honest. I'm getting sick of all the every game now has to have a copy bar somewhere in it.
Such as?
Well, there were copy bars in Matlin. There's the copy bar right there on your screen.
There's a copy bar on Girls Online, but it's just a plushie.
Yeah, it's just no, it's the best one because it's just a plushie.
Yeah, but it gets all the pussy.
The copy bar mini boss in Genshin was fucking annoying.
Is the miasma phase of ZCZ ended? Well, they just came out with the most recent boss, Vesper. She doesn't have a miasma shield.
Yeah, it's enjoy control mechanics now. That's where we're going.
Yeah, we're going in the direction of control mechanics,
which is just more space bar. You're still don't worry. If you didn't like having to focus on parrying, you're still parrying. Okay, I do admit Chisa looks much better in the cutscenes. In like actual gameplay Chisa, she does not look that great.
Oh, so she's got bandages everywhere.
Well, yeah, she's been fending for herself.
Okay, but what happens when you pull her and she leaves?
I don't know. Do you agree with me that Chisa looks better in these cutscenes?
When he doesn't zoom in on the low bitrate bandage. And they don't focus on like the very thin jacket. Her art looks so good though. Like her splash art actually looks really good. It did not translate well to in-game though.
I don't know. She looks pretty good right now. It's just again like the actual in-game model. Like I don't know, something about it. It's probably just like the lighting or something. Can she
Does
not
she have
see your
trouble
face?
seeing me? Is it like Yadari situation? Can she only see me? Shut up. Shut up.
礼には及びません。あなた、では、
I'm good. I don't need to hear the capybara with the fucking coffee ripple effect.
お客様。彼女の名前を。ただの学生です。すみません。初めて会った時は緊急事態だったので、あなたが杉氏人なのか判断できずですが。
Thank God something different. I got sick of seeing that red shit.
どうやってここに来たのか教えてもらえますか。
Well,
The miasma probably.
謎の裂け目から手が伸びてきて。
裂け目から手が伸びて。
ここはどこなの？
Now you're just gonna see a lot of purple though. And also you're gonna be restarting more often if you misinput the parries.
ほなみ。バス停の標識、街灯の広告。あの塔を覚えていますか？町の中心部にある最も高い通信施設で、地元の人はネオンタ
what's
ワ
the
ー
install size of Star Rail?
しかし、
Not Star Rail, sorry. ZZ.
朝の挨拶ではなく悲鳴でした。残された情報によると、
Maybe when I uninstall
ネ
ZZZ.
オンタワーから溢れ出した悲鳴が。
Oh God. No, I'm not even gonna finish that sentence.
ここは安全。このカフェは私が共鳴能力で裁断して作り出したセーフハウスです。立地も良く、空間も安定しているので。
あなたには裁断する能力があるの？
Got scissors.
私の目は物の構造を見分けることができます。このソノラ
What about the big ones?
時空さえ脆くて分解されやすくなっています。共鳴能力を最大まで出力すれば。
Ah, yes, I can see the threads.
I remember there was a lot of controversy when this came out because she was referring to you as senpai. And I guess people got really upset with that.
少し前に
Because that's like,
空間の隔たりを最大
I guess they interpreted senpai as like in a romantic context.
Oh, no, wait, yeah, I remember. In English, they say senpai, but they don't say it in JP.
悲鳴が発生した時の話。
That was what it was. The English version says senpai, but the JP doesn't, which is kind of funny.
この2ヶ月間
Also, senpai's not romantic. Everybody that says that is just playing on English and just doesn't know anything about Japanese culture or Japanese, like, fucking language
Okay,
at
she's
all.
only been here for 2 months.
やがて
I thought
Senpai's
she was
just
in here
upper-
for longer.
Senpai literally just means upperclassman. That's it. Or somebody that's, like, above you in, like,
まるで
a sort of
心の中に
authority.
封じ込められているかのような
Usually casual authority, not like,
もは
you
や
know,
本当の人間ではなく
you know,
反響
supervisors
が
or
結合して
some
生まれ
shit.
た存在に。
この状況はいつから続いている？
Upperclassmen are superior. Yeah, but like there's like a cap.
実は私も
Because like there's like
ではないんです
5 or 6 different honorifics, and senpai is like it's like in the middle, slightly upper, but it's not like at the top.
つまりあなたも最近起きたことしか知らないんだ。
Honorifics in certain countries, man. It's not just Japan that has them; other countries have them too.
私もナミポンに聞いてみましたが、
Except maybe they're referred to as something different than
好みのゆる
honorific.
キャラとして
Just a chapter? Oh boy, I can't wait for her to show up and be important in La Horoi. That implies she's not shown up at all.
No, she shows up in La Haroi because the whole point is after all this happens, she goes back to La Haroi to like get back to like reinstate herself in school and also like find her parents. And apparently, once Act 3 starts, you only briefly see her in a section where it says "Talk to Chisa" optional, and she just recounts with you that she already went ahead and met up with her family, without you being around.
Well,
So she's the poster child for getting sidelined, or at least she's the most recent poster child of being a sidelined character.
I can see why. Here's the thing. there was already an issue of old characters not showing up, but I can understand Chisa being like the straw that broke the camel's back that made, because I feel like the narrative everybody has been bringing up as of late where old characters don't return, I feel like people didn't really mention that before, they're only mentioning it now, right? Like, I feel like people didn't have any problem not acknowledging it before. They imply off-screen she's friends with Lene. Oh, come on! You mean to tell me you go to La Heroy and there's a school and you don't get scenes with Lene and Chisa just being schoolgirls, just talking about random bullshit in like funny and adorable, endearing ways? Like, come on, man, really? You don't get to see the schoolgirls act like schoolgirls? That's fucking lame. Woowa fans arguing because BS ways to excuse characters never getting fully developed. Yeah, that's, again, I always love bringing back the example that Rover technically never knows if Jinshi recovered from passing out after their fight with Ju.
I usually go by Blazion in terms of like getting temperature checks for like the Woowa community, or at least the Woowa community that usually likes to has their own reasons, so to speak. And he like, the main reason seems to be, at least from Blazion's perspective, is the idea that this is supposed to be a story with a focus on like the journey of the protagonist. So if the story is bogged down too much by side characters, then nothing can get done. And then he would then
is so bad.
But my issue is I said this before in like an unfiltered video, but part of the issue that I have with Blazion when making comparisons to Genshin is that every time he compares like how Genshin like would show multiple characters at once, he would always strawman by referring to just Lantern Rite and Windbloom Festival. That's it. Which I think are bad examples because those are supposed to be fluff events. That's not the entire game, though. Like, that's not all the story content.
Ever since Sumeru, there's been numerous examples of team-ups as in large or team-ups in smaller groups per region.
When I made like my response build video in like an unfiltered episode, I didn't even refer to like a Hoyoverse games. I referred to Girls Frontline 2 and Stella Sora in regards to like multiple characters showing up once is not a Hoyoverse thing. It's a gacha thing because these are gacha games. You want to sell people on these characters, and the best way to maintain a character's value is not just their meta relevance but also their story relevance. Who wants to pull on a character that won't show up, that might not show up again? It's a form of alienation. That's why I cared. That's why I cared so much about if Psyche was actually dead or not, because it basically means that I won't see anything related to Psyche, and it doesn't reinforce my decision to invest into a character like that. And you might say that's parasocial. You might say that's parasocial, but that's the whole point of these games, is to be parasocial. So let me be parasocial. I know these games are parasocial, so just let me indulge in that. Also, I think it was an issue prior to Chisa. It's just Chisa is now such a very recent and blatant example of it.
I think people are rightfully complaining about characters not coming back now because Chisa, Lynette, etc. are beloved. It's difficult for many to remember any 1.x characters anymore. I was angry. Carlota never showed up again, basically. Carlota was a great character.
Didn't Jinsei come back in 3.1 just for a moment? Just for a very brief moment, though? And that was like the only Huanlong character? I'm asking chat. I think it was like part of the drink serving event or something else? I don't know.
Somebody did say that, yeah. But like, if you want to talk about characters that don't have agency if Rover's not around, Carlota's one of the few characters that kind of had her own agency consistently. And she just never showed up again. Frontier said it was for an event. People are weebs, they needed the weeb character to make them upset. So the implication there with that is that it was only until the weeb character, aka Chisa, got sidelined that people started to care.
Okay, to be fair, when they revealed those 5 characters for like late version 2, I think Chisa was easily the most like appealing one to everybody.
Yinlin shows up for an event festival. Don't even bring up the fucking Huanglong China event where it was to get the free fucking punch guy who had a really lame story about like, I want to fulfill people's wishes. Oh yeah, by the way, I was part of like a science group that failed or something like that.
Hello, Gully God. No, it's not a gacha thing. The older ones had a main MC and main companions that travel and quest together. I think it's a Chinese gacha problem.
What do you mean a Chinese gacha problem?
I'm trying to understand that sentence there. I'm trying to understand it myself.
I think they're just no, they're basically saying
Azure Lane. I agree with you on the Psyche's death. I'm just tired of the mindset that the best way to create drama is making various characters to die. That's why I hate anime like Akame Kill, and I also hated season 3 of Ruby. Then again, I just don't think Ruby was just all that interesting after like the school arc ended anyway.
Hey, Pearl.
Oh, Pearl fan. Also, Zhao, does Azure Lane have voice acting? Because if Azure Lane has limited to no voice acting, then that gives it a lot.
They have so many characters in that game. It's so doubtful.
Because if the game doesn't have voice acting, then they have basically then they can bring back whatever character they want because it just comes down to the writing. Recently?
Yeah, recently. That game's been out for a decade.
Yeah.
You know what game also recently started adding voice acting? Epic 7. And they had no voice acting, and also the same thing, a big, massive fucking cast.
Antarelia, Lupa, Cartwheel, Galbrana 2.0 characters likely to come back. Well, everyone was talking up like when version 2 in like earlier version 2 versions, the idea of like Huang Long coming to assist us at any point during like the Renaissance story arc, and that never happened.
Yeah, and then I remember, I think it was Taito or somebody else in our server brought up the fact that at the same time during that time period, Star Rail and Furious was finishing, and tons of groups that you already engaged with or didn't even engage with came together to try and stop Iron Tomb without you asking them. Like, some you asked and some they just came on their own. So if a galaxy-wide threat can be recognized versus a single planet-wide threat, not even the neighboring country Huanglong acknowledges it and comes to help at all? Like, what the hell? Huanglong is far more advanced technology-wise than Renaissance. They could have had boats there instantly.
Okay, so we gotta collect stars and get to the tower.
How's the story so far? Couldn't tell you.
She's cute. She's cute.
She's cute.
She's just cute.
S tier story.
S tier. Take the collar
Something
off.
about stars.
Take the collar off. Shut up.
Ari and Bro have become senpai. No, we're playing JP. They don't say senpai.
Yeah, they don't say senpai. I
Yeah,
haven't even seen senpai in the localization.
Well, no, they... No. You're mistaken. Senpai would just replace them calling you Rover or Traveler or Nameless. Okay? It would just be the thing that they call you, right? She hasn't said senpai once, though. Again, I remembered. Like I said, I remembered. People were complaining that the English version was calling them senpai, and the JP version, like, didn't have that.
So is there... Can I just, like, pop this? Nothing here.
Wait, is that the farmable... Is that the farmable gear for her up north?
Is there any chests?
Probably in the outer area. This is probably just like the chill with Chisa location. Rover will be called Kohai. She hasn't said Kohai either.
I just purified a safety cone and got $22.
Why are there these interactables in the game still for, like, fuck all anything? This is a gear farm for Chisa. You get, like, first-time rewards, right?
Presumably.
What if she called you an offensive nickname in Japanese? Aho means idiot, so that's a good starting point.
I should have swapped teams. This is taking too long. There we go. Now we're doing damage. Now we're doing damage.
I knew you were gonna say Baka.
I remember these flowers having noises.
They always had noises.
Databank level up.
How much currency do you got right now?
A number.
After doing the side content for the most recent ZZ patch, I am way more engaged in world building narrative here than with Wuwa. To be fair, again, it doesn't help that every area in Wuwa is completely disconnected from each other. Like in every sense of the word. They're like not, you can't get to one place from the other. They basically don't talk about each other. And they don't interact with each other either.
I'm 61 pulls in. I'm 61 pulls in. Here's the booth. Oh, no, wait up.
This area does look nice, I do gotta admit.
It is a very appealing area. So I think the overgrown vegetation it it does a lot for it.
You have a car?
The capybara has a car. Just doesn't have a license. What are we loading? This is a small instance area. Brought Nillo everywhere in every game I'm playing right now.
Yeah?
Who's she in Zizuzu?
Nobody.
So when she's the fourth Void Hunter.
Won't know, won't care.
Please shut up. I don't care about this fat shit. Let me fight. Get this thing to shut the fuck up.
Just realized why the fuck do we have a capybara? Because capybara stalks were up around this time, okay? Support, by the way. I do admit the charging up like scissor is pretty badass.
Please stop telling me to open the box. What if I don't want an Abby sticker? Shut the get the fuck off here. I'm not retarded. I hate listening to this thing.
Are we really gonna have this capybara tell us the lore about this area we will never come to again? But like it's only surface value lore of just, hey, that's where you can go get a Big Mac. Hey, that's where you can go get the low-fat latte. Hey. Hey, listen. Wait. One of those animations looks like a drop kick. Like that third auto attack looks like a drop kick.
Bro, this character is so well animated.
That's what you feel like? I feel like they're so, like, jittery.
I don't know. There's something cool about it.
They look kind of stop motion-y rather than, like, fluid. Like, they kind of zig and zag.
It feels intentional with her.
Now, this is Paimon level annoying. Just stop it. Just stop it. You didn't like Paimon for the 1 year you played the game. This is not fucking, like... Paimon is not that fucking bad. Okay? And if anything, I feel like the vast majority of the time, when people...
Paimon was bearable. Paimon wasn't terrible at the start. This character's terrible immediately.
Yeah, I feel like it's just more accurate to say people in the West generally just don't.
Also,
like
I could just hold down basic. This is an Archnight's Enfield character right now.
Paimon is rough, bro. No, okay. Again, try and listen to what I'm saying, right? I don't actually believe that you think Paimon is the issue. I think you just don't like tiny, small mascot characters. Most people get annoyed by most of the tiny mascot characters in most anime style anything.
I'll tell you what, I don't
think this is unique to Paimon. I do not think this is unique to Paimon.
I tell you what, I might love Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, but I know that little dragon shit when I come back, I'm not going to be looking forward to listening to
fucking exactly.
I'm not going to be looking forward to
Paimon is not unique in this scenario. It is all of them. And that's purely because we in Western cultures just don't really jive with the small mascot character aesthetic.
Eos is a great mascot. Well, the Bangaboos are a great mascot because
Try telling that to the devs who sidelined the fuck out of him.
Well, I'm talking about the Bangaboos in general.
I don't particularly like the Bangaboos, I'm gonna be honest. I think the Bangaboos are like a 5 out of 10.
I'm in the East, so your argument is invalid.
I'm in the East, so your argument is invalid. I guess it is. Bear in mind, when I say Western culture, that includes like Europe with like Britain and stuff like that.
Wait, why do we care? This is the Left Behind guy.
Kinda hate Bangaboos. The game treats them like the cutest shit ever, and they're just not. So true. That's exactly how I feel about them. It's not cute when there's Bangaboos fucking everywhere, right? Do I think they're annoying? It depends, right? colors getting brighter.
Is she overclocking right now?
Probably.
Hold on, I touched your hand, so everything's okay.
What do you mean they are like minions? Is this a talking point against the Bangbus? Because I think you're not gonna convince. I don't think you're gonna convince hardcore gamers through the power of minions. Okay. Might need a different argument point. I have noticed in real life that some people, regardless of demographic, just like minions. No, these are very easy demographics to figure out who likes minions, okay? It's Disney adults that just don't really care and they just kind of go with whatever. Our stepdad is the best example of that. Sorry, stepdad. And yeah, it's really just the adults that don't think long and hard on media. They're just like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Haha, look, it did the thing. It's cute and funny. I remember I wanted to quit Wuwa when I got Chisa. So seeing this kind of makes me feel like, damn, this is like my only opportunity. Because like her rerun is going to end in like fucking 3 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you even have any pulls?
No. Remember? Blew it all on Galbrenna, so I had an excuse to leave.
Okay. I did literally the same thing with Perlova. Though I'd argue I got a better character.
It's really easy. It's absolutely. It's really easy to quit a game, one of these games, when you have no currency. Why do you think I've waited so long to quit ZZ? Is because if I quit right now, I have all this currency. And that gives me a reason to come back. But if I blow all of it, it doesn't matter if a character comes in the future that I might want. I don't have anything for them. I'd have to spend money on a game that I actively did not like being in. You pulled and quit again? No, I don't have anything to pull with. I'm not about to go in and spend money. Also, let's assume I do go in and spend money to pull. There's then the concept of, okay, well, I just pulled, I want to use them for a bit at least. And then the cycle begins anew of how long until I wait to leave. But oh, now I got all this other currency because I spent time playing the game. I wouldn't even say same thing though. Like in Minions, you don't have everyone treating them like a tiny, super adorable kitty. But ZZ goes like, oh, I want to stroke the Bangbu. Oh, that's so adorable. I'm gonna be honest, the straw that broke the camel's back for me was having that murderous Bangbu at the end of Yishang Guang's event. And it's just like, oh my god, who cares? You're trying to tell a serious story with this little fucking Bangbu. Just don't care.
Yo, I think you couldn't escape the time paradox.
ZZZ Cats? Does cats, anime cats, better than most anime? Absolutely fucking disagree. There are so many random fat cats in ZZZ.
Wait, and when I nice see outside.
Yeah, it does look nice outside. There's so many fat fucking cats just walking around in ZZZ. Anytime I see a fat cat, I get fucking angry.
Why? Because you think about having to take a picture?
Well, there's that too. But I think of the fact that we have an actual culture around overfeeding animals. And it's fucking promoted and rewarded. It's so fucking aggravating every time I see a fat cat in ZZZ. It pisses me off. Oh my god, look at my little guy, he's all chubber. You're killing him!
I mean, that cat's already dead, but isn't it a bit fucked to have, like, ghost cats? Like, you're basically saying there's dead animals.
At least the cat you adopt isn't fat. You adopt a cat in ZZZ?
Yeah. That black cat with Soldier 11?
Black cat.
Yeah.
You don't adopt them, they're sitting on the fucking street.
But you do. Mine's in my game. They're in the house they're in the video store all the time.
So I just never upgraded the cat, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. It's just a cat. Who cares?
I literally sent you the guide when I was doing it, but okay.
I don't care because I'm a fucking cat. I'm not sitting here farming polychromes. Bro, the last time I saw Inky, I was trying to speedrun the Angels of Delusion story, and it fucking pulled me into a cutscene and I screamed into the microphone on stream. I think I don't like the cat, guys.
Guy must have pulled Nekomato recently.
My favorite my favorite pets in video games, more often than not, are creatures that are original to that video game. Here's a perfect example. The little pets you can get in Borderlands 3 as the fucking robot guy. I forgot his name. Do you know the robot guy, by the way?
I didn't play the robot guy. That's your job.
Remember his name.
That's your job. ProZD.
Sure, ProZD. When I picked ProZD, the character. That's the voice actor, by the way, for the robot in Borderlands 3. He's a YouTuber. When I picked ProZD to play him, and you can pick between the 3 different creatures of Pandora, then get it. Flack, thank you. The spider ant broodless. When I spawned broodless in for the first time, I was gleefully like a kid on fucking Christmas.
Squirrel in God of War? There was a squirrel in God of War. Did Kratos like shove his hand up its ass and kill it or something?
Is it no? Is it the Norse? Is it Ratatoskr?
I saw a video. I
never played God of War. Do you mean Ratatoskr?
I saw a clip of God of War on Twitter. One of the boss fights is like a giant, like, sickly green-looking giant, and you literally rip off his fingernail. It's kind of disgusting.
Wait, is the squirrel actually Ratatoskr? Okay, I know Norse mythology, so that's why I know the name. I'm going to assume it's Ratatoskr as in God of War.
He knows it's Ratatoskr because he played Smite.
And Smite's mythology, okay. Oh man, look, he played Smite. Somehow, now he's invalidated. Anyway, moving on.
It's not invalidated, it's just I'm giving the facts. I'm giving the facts. Why are you so ashamed? Are you ashamed? Are you ashamed of your Smite history?
Now, when I call it out, you get to have the Uno reverse card. When I call you out for trying to call me out for no reason.
What are you gonna call me out for?
Trying to call me out? Fish!
Damn, they look like they suck a fine dick there.
Anyway, the spider ant pet you can get as Flack in Borderlands 3, I was so happy because when I played Borderlands 2, I always thought to myself, damn, those spider ants are kind of cute. especially like the little small ones. So as Flack, when you get a little spider amp that's crippled, like it has a missing limb, and it's like replaced with a robotic limb.
Hey, look,
I was
HSR
just like, oh my
4.0.
God. HSR 4.0? What about 4.0?
This place looks better than HSR 4.0. Say that right now.
No, it does. It absolutely does. 1000% does.
Where's the protein? We're gonna die if we don't get proper nutrition. We eat the
She's
cat.
a girl. She can't eat meat.
Girls can't shit either.
No, it's can't fart. Get it right.
They can't do either.
I'm caught back up. As much as I hate the stupid fat cats and ZZ, I think they were talking about cat girls and Neko's peak. What? No, I don't care about playable, like, part animal, part person characters. I'm talking about actual pets. Whatever. Yeah, I don't care about Neko. Like, Neko can do... Oh. Oh, yeah, right. It's gonna put you back to Rover after this. Wait, why does this exist? You're never gonna come back here.
Extends bag capacity. Okay.
You're never gonna come back here. HSR 4.0 is daytime Penacony. That's what I've been saying before the region even came out. You don't like AOs? It's not specifically AOs, okay? It is just bang boos in general. They're littered all over the place. And because there's so many of them, they're not particularly interesting. The only Bang Boo I ever liked was Lucky Boo whenever I walked out of the video store and he wants head pats. Like, I thought that was kind of cute because, like, it's kind of cute because you don't head pat him. You kind of coochie coochie coo tickle him on his head, okay? I thought it was kind of cute, okay? But you do it a few times and that's it. You never do it again, right? There's a post-game thing for Honami that I have so far ignored. Yeah, I feel like everybody ignores it. Who would do a post-game for something like this after you get the currency?
Is there... Wait, is there really nothing to this? Like, you can you can get all the rewards without, like, having to engage with this system?
I don't know. I'm making a guess. You probably don't get all of them, but you probably will still get...
I'm getting tired of seeing all the capybaras.
Is this just Chisa Talks, the patch?
That's like our fourth capybara.
By the way, even though I do want Chisa, like, you know, I can say right now, like, oh, I kind of want Chisa. Yuno beats Chisa any day of the week. It's not even close. And in Chisa's, sorry, not Chisa, in, like, Yuno's story quest, I got to absolutely basically go on a date with Yuno. So, like, you know. Now, that's not technically what happened. I'm omitting, you know, a handful of details, but she held my hand the whole time. And we got to, at one point, sit on a bench together. You know a bum? You a bum. But to be fair, she has no shoes, so maybe she is a bum.
How can I do this?
Reasons. Wait, why did you do that? Why'd you make a kid's slide? So wait, the Fractus are causing this? I mean, you will have a date with Chisser later. Spoilers.
This is what you get for This is what you get for killing our fucking lead composer. We're just gonna fuck with Tokyo.
Do you need to upgrade skills in Enfield at level 20, or can you hold off? Wait, level 20? Do you mean level 20 of... 20 out of 90? Bro, if you're that early on, just W key. Just keep going. Just keep playing. Aryan, bro, do you like Chisa yet? I'm not really paying attention to anything she's saying because she's just randomly blabbering about the area we're in and how terrible things are happening. But she looks pretty.
Can't stand these fucking capybaras.
But the thing is I could have told you she looks pretty without being here for an hour.
This
So.
shit feels so forced.
Maybe that's because it is forced. Unironically, this whole entire area would have made a better elation area. And they copy-pasted capybaras everywhere. Has Brocado played Expedition 33? I watched all of Expedition 33. I do not like Expedition 33's gameplay. Now put the pitchforks down. Put the torches down. Give me a moment. Okay? Let me explain myself.
What pitchforks are a gotcha or a bunch of gotcha players going to give you over Expedition 33?
Hold on. Hold on, okay? Expedition 33 genuinely has very good gameplay. But I'm kind of old-fashioned. I prefer my turn-based games to have more of that class fantasy. In Expedition 33, you kind of just spam as much DPS as possible and just parry or dodge, right? I prefer the back and forth of, you know, offense, defense, maybe whipping out a few items here and there, trying to survive a hard fight and stuff like that. In Expedition 33, if you have the skills to pay the bills, you can just wipe the floor with everything, which is an interesting way to do turn-based combat. I'm not discounting it, okay? It's just not the type of combat I would play. This is the same reason that I would never play Metaphor Refantasio. But Ari over here played Metaphor Refantasio, and I watched all of Metaphor Refantasio, right?
Good game. Good game.
Good game. Good game. I would never play it
gameplay.
Same thing. It focuses on wanting you to be as offensive as possible. And kind of like those kind of class identity aspects of it, like tanking and healing, kind of start to fall off on the wayside a little bit near towards the end. Because you can just kind of extend your turns to the point where you just kill everything very quickly. Do I like Limbus? I finally, after like a week of playing it, I finally understand how Limbus works. My stance hasn't really changed on Limbus. I think normal mob fights are boring as sin, but like encounter fights where like it asks you like a choice to make, or just a boss fight with parts, and it's like a big boss. I think those are nice. I think those are fun. Those are not bad. She's jittering because she's standing on a elevated surface and keeps moving. Anyway, yeah, Limbus mob fights, boring as sin. Boss fights or part-based or unique mechanic fights, those are fine. Those are not bad. Now, in order to really get more of the meat of the game, I need to get some more characters to really play around with the combat. Because right now I'm just kind of spamming bleed on everything. And, you know, if there's any crazy combos I can get, I'm not getting them right now. But I made a list. I made a list of characters I'm going to try and get over the next 2 weeks in Limbus Company, because we have the anniversary event that's going to give us a bunch of freebies, right? And I also have the Battle Pass that I bought levels on so I could catch back up. And I'm close to getting another character from Fragments, right? Oh, who is she? I mean, she does look just like a generic character. My favorite old school turn-based RPG is Xenosaga. It had the best Clanker waifu Cosmos. I'm going to assume Xenosaga is not Xenoblade.
It's
Metaphone just Persona? Nope. Complete. Wrong button. Persona does not have the mechanic that Metaphor has, where you can, like, make enemies lose their turns and stuff like that. Not in the exact same way that it works in Metaphor. And because of that, Persona, you still have to kind of engage with the enemy turn and prepare for it. In Metaphor, you could potentially set it up to just completely reduce the enemy's capability to do anything. And that's what I'm talking about. My roommate just got into a bus accident. Well, that's quite the thing to just throw into chat. I hope they're doing all right. I feel like you wouldn't be casually saying it if they weren't all right. Yo, is that soda? Is that like the fizzy soda that has like the little ball in it?
I always think about that.
Ramen, I think it's called. Oh, that's a Black Shores person. I mean, I kind of figured from the outfit originally, but no one's injured? Okay, good.
Closest we were ever in like a vehicular accident.
Was a bus driver hit a fucking stop sign.
They scraped by a stop sign. I was gonna also mention the other time where we were at like a gas station and someone else's car like just gave ours a light tap. It did some damage, but it was like very insignificant. Or no, didn't they hit like a dumpster and then that dumpster hit our car?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I hate my theater run yesterday. Some dumbass with C1 Navia had their crit rate at 27.9%. I picked this because that's C1. That is so funny.
You need to unfriend that person.
No, I think randoms can show up in there as well. He put a stupid selfie in the group chat with a bus face into a wall. I mean, even if there's no like seeable injuries, if somebody bumped their head, they might want to get it checked out still. Dude, sounds like a pregnancy test running Doom.
I think Mashes came in here before at least one or two other times.
They've said that. They've said that. They've said that before.
Hello, Kukiyuki. Did they say coconut cheese latte? Coconut that's disgusting.
Oh yeah, cheese. I've learned that some people have cheese in their drinks, and I'm just like, why?
Do you remember the latest Girls Frontline 2 event where you just serve a slice of cheese on it?
Lena, why? Why do you have cheese in your coffee, Lena? What is wrong with you? I bet she likes fucking blue cheese in her coffee. Because she's fucking retarded. But she's my Lena.
I could have had a Lena.
You still can. She's out right now. Oh yeah, I mean, you didn't accidentally roll on a fucking... How did that even happen, man? You didn't even need to keep going. It was just one pull. You could have just moved on. The one pull fucking... No, literally zero pity. 80... Like 0 out of 80 pity. One roll gets the signature gun for the character. Decides, okay, well, this character I didn't want, I'm now getting them. Abby is not important to us.
Oh yeah, apparently like at the end of Renacida, an antagonist just name drops how Abby like betrayed them, and then like says like some sort of like a name that they had in a past life that sounds like a Babylonian like antagonistic creature.
Of course they did.
And then apparently that plot point was not addressed at all during Act 3 at the start of Act 3.
Oh, of course not. Just like everything.
Like not like almost as if the Rover is just completely just forgot that was a plot point.
Again, Rover is a shit protagonist. Yeah, I forgot I wanted to mention this earlier. Oh, cutscene, I gotta wait now. Gotta kiss Chisa on the mouth.
We gonna share Candy Peach again? If Sumika were here, Sumika, what about me? I'm right here. I'm right here. We're talking about your
Oh, I
dead
thought
ringer.
this was a full-on. I thought this was a full-on cinematic. No, they just put the black bars to make it look like cinematic. Ari, did you find the Your Name reference? Let's go with no, because we're both kind of like.
Why Pancake ask me?
Yeah, you're right here watching with us. Your Name was a great film. With this like setup of just being like a town, there's like so many things that could like there's so many things they can pick from to be the Your Name reference. And fuck me, you could even argue the fact that Chisa's character is designed with the red string in mind. You could have just said that's the Your Name reference. So if like there's an actual one in the map that is like an actual reference, who knows, right? Like again, Your Name is rather like tame as far as like the presentation of an anime story in like a believable world goes.
A man and a woman on broken escalator on the main hub? What, like... What about that?
Is it just a reference to when they pass each other? Is that what it is?
What do you mean pretty direct? I'm
What
not
do you
thinking about your... I'm not thinking about
What do you mean that's pretty direct? At the end of the movie? Yes, you mean the one I referenced? That's still pretty vague. That is still incredibly vague. You gotta remember, Taki just looks like a generic anime guy. And Mitsuha's not that much better. Aside from the red string she wears. They quote the movie? Okay, he would have to interact and talk with them to see that. It's pretty direct, they say. Oh, are they feared and restrained in La Horoi?
No, I think she was taken to she moved to La Horoi. No, because La Horoi is literally about the best and brightest. Resonators.
Well, then where was she from?
So when none of the Resonators are present for like a finale moment, and it's just you and Lene. against the falling sun with a motorcycle. With a beam weapon that's somehow as strong as the sun. Hello, Shirun.
We have your name at home. Who here's watched Wolf Children? Who here's watched Wolf Children? I think Wolf Children is the best anime film I've ever seen.
For me personally, it's a Silent Voice.
You like Silent Voice. You like Silent Voice. Yes, I know this. Wolf Children, though? You want to talk about something that makes you cry? Wolf Children.
That one's
haven't
just
watched
family.
Children yet? Ah, damn! You gotta watch it.
Digimon the movie? Okay, that I guess it was nice knowing you, Squashin'.
The relatability has now ended. Back to your regularly scheduled.
Nerd!
Graveyard of the Fireflies? That's depressing. I don't like that movie. It's not a bad movie, it just makes me feel bad. So no, I don't like it. I'm gonna just be straight with you. It made me feel bad, so no, I don't like it. It's not a bad film, it's a good film, I just don't like it. Ghibli movies hurt me on another level? How? I think watching them as an adult would crush me. Again, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm glad I don't really have to pay attention to what's being said, because I can already just assume before we even came into here, it's just going to be, okay, they're in a time loop, Chisa's endearing. Signed, sealed, delivered. That's a wrap. I will admit, this is a kind of an S-tier recreation of like a romance anime scene, right? I think they're nailing the aesthetic right now.
It's just we're not gonna have sex.
Talk to Chisa optional. Someone's angry. To be fair, I can see how you'd be angry when a scene like this is playing. That's like got all the momentum of like a romance anime. And then all of a sudden, talk to Chisa optional. I never did watch Summer Wars.
Now I'll ruin the moment.
Camellia here. You got sideline, bitch.
Jeez.
Camilla would be the first date. Camilla would be the ex. And Chisa would be the current girl. I miss Camilla. What a strongly well-written character. Alright, you gotta go find the fucking... You gotta go find the reference now.
Well, this is the reference right here, isn't it?
No, it's not. They said it's two people on an escalator. Go look for Taki and Mitsuha on a broken escalator.
Okay, cool. Can I get the photo? Am I just sending people am I just banishing people by giving them shit?
There's probably numerous anime references around here. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a girl who leapt through time reference somewhere around here. They referenced Girl Who Leapt Through Time in HSR 4.0. Oh, here's the escalator. Is Taki and Mitsuha on there? Maybe it's a different escalator.
Damn, they did.
Damn, they did. And never did get to meet again. Damn, Taki, I didn't know you liked him old. Taki Hagmaxing.
Shit.
If I remember the age difference, it was like Taki's like a middle schooler when Mitsuha's like a senior.
Was on a stairs somewhere. That really compels me to go look.
Chisa should be 36. No, it's an anime game. Every girl is 20 years old, like 20 to like.
That's
in
the
20s,
haggiest Rio I've ever seen.
Every anime girl in like Wuwa is in their 20s. Every single one of them. There's not a single one in their 30s. Not even Cantarelia. Cantarelia, 29.
We skipped a lot of waifus to go from Camellia all the way to Chisa, by the way. I guess we just hate Rinasea that much. Fucking Italians.
Dude, Lupa is the girlfriend that you're homie with. Like Lupa's the type of relationship where she shit talks your ability to like she shit talks your sexual ability, and then you're just like, fuck you, shut up, I'll peg your ass again, and just like, yeah, I bet you will.
She shits on you, but she also is very possessive.
Why did you gotta bring shitting into it, man?
But you're the one who brought it up.
Oh, I thought you meant literally. Sorry, my bad. Never mind. You meant verbally shits on you.
She's being crystallized.
Damn, she's still writing even when crystallized? Holy mischaracterization by Freckles. Shut up!
Lupa uses the men's toilet. How did she use a toilet with that tail? That's disgusting.
I can totally see Lupa getting over there at the urinal, dropping trout, and just going, ah! Are we in Penacony again? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I have to yap here.
What the fuck is right with us?
Yeah, how about that? What's right with us? Except for the direction that the capybara is telling us to go, which is right.
Perlova? Oh yeah, wait, we haven't even mentioned Perlova.
But she's dead, so like she has an alibi.
What the fuck? But she's kind of hot.
No, she's pretty cold.
So how's she walking when her legs are crystallized shut? Oh,
she's floating.
Get this fucking Namipon out of here. Umbrella doesn't like where it is. Have sex. Oh, no. No. Wait, hold on. Wait, let's get these two to have sex. Have sex. Beautiful. This one had abandonment issues. Okay, see ya. Okay, hold on. I want you to find your love on the tree.
Is this like a fucking barrel in Deep Rock?
This is funnier, though. The barrel kind of gets boring after a while.
Restart the game.
Wait, that one's just doing its own thing. Been like that for a little bit.
Again, for me, my girls, Lupa, Jinshi, you know.
Are they even a viable team?
They're all mishmatch element.
So no.
One of them is a healer.
So
one
no.
of them is
so no.
a buffer,
So no.
and
The freckles take
yeah.
the freckles meta takes do not work around here.
It's not a it's an exploration team. You don't need meta for exploration, Artard.
Ah, I see. So we just moved the goal. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, she's not having a good time.
Goodbye, Cookie.
She dead? Oh, okay.
So like, are we just Are we just making these one-off scenes? Just
Also,
to
how
see
do
what
we
happens
quote unquote
with the
follow
girl?
her guidance? Like, she died. Why aren't I reading the notes? Why do I have to read the notes? If it's important, then the MC will say it back.
Exactly.
If the notes are important, the MC they'll recite it themselves.
Is this supposed to reference Chisa and Sumika because it's a red umbrella, and the other one is a blue umbrella?
Okay, well, this one is the one where she's dead in, obviously, because she's getting sentimental. Shut up.
Then the books in Genshin isn't important. It's not important in the moment, okay? That's what we mean. Like, yes, it will tell you actively what's going on, but you don't need to read them to infer what's happening. Like, do I need to explain the nuance and subtlety in that regard? Like, I don't think we need to read the book to understand, A, she's dying, B, she's probably going to leave a message for, Chisa. Like, I think we can infer that just naturally.
Oh, she brought me in, okay. Shut up. Let me say something. Let me say something.
I do wonder what the boss is going to be.
全く気づけませんでした。まさか外の悲鳴とは違うんでしょうか。
Sorry, I hate any and all tiny floaty companion creatures. You see, at least Shirun's really... At least Shirun is willing to get down to brass tacks with it. They're not sitting here saying, oh, I only hate Paimon, or oh, I only hate Abby, okay? If they hate it, they hate all of them. That's consistency. Oh, goodbye, Chisa. Prepare for disappointment. Okay, there's no unique boss. What is it with you guys? And whenever we say something out loud that's a rhetorical fucking, like, thing, everyone's suddenly got to be like, teacher, 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 I know the answer. I know the answer. I know you're going to see it anyway in 10 minutes, but, it's Radon. The boss fights Radon. They recycled Radon. You're welcome, teacher. It's like, holy shit, guys, just let us see. What if we're baiting? You're not baiting. You're just absolutely not baiting. Don't even try to do the reverse thing. Like, you're not gonna fool me. This is a filler patch before version 3. I can connect the dots now by you telling me to be prepared for disappointment.
Wait, this was literally
false sovereign. Wait.
But wasn't that
You're
the
not
boss for Renacida?
Wait a minute. You're not about to No, no, no. You can't Palpatine return to 6 time, can't you? There's no fucking way. This is the Leviathan again. There's no fucking way. I swear to every god on planet Earth, if this is the Leviathan again, I'm going to strangle some bitches.
Somehow Kathleen Kennedy returned. I like how you weren't put off by it, and then you thought about it for more than 2 seconds. And now you're mad.
I'm so mad right now, man. Like, this is why I stopped playing the game to begin with, and you're telling me it's in the area that's not even Septimont Renacida?
It's not even real either. It's not even real.
Okay, is it actually the Leviathan? Probably not. They're just reusing the
Well, no. It was like a byproduct of like the Dark Tide or something, which was made by the Leviathan. Probably.
Still basically the Leviathan. Will you come back for Will you come back for the reformed Leviathan banner? They have to look cool.
Stick your dick in it. What? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
You have Subway Surfers?
Camera? Okay.
I love Subway Surfers.
What am I doing?
Or this is more Temple Run, I guess. Why is that your first thought? Oh, come on, Shirun.
What, no quick time that I don't have to complete? Okay. Stop streaming at night? Fuck you. You wanna go work my job? You wanna go work my job?
Hi, False Sovereign. You know, just don't react. Just let her walk that direction, Grover. There was a timer on that voice option.
Yeah.
Is there gonna be a QTE?
Oh, okay, just automatically pick the top one anyway.
Is there gonna be a QTE coming up soon? She's probably in a different dimension than you right now.
It was a debate.
What?
Eh. Is she false sovereign?
Okay.
Is Sumika possessed? Is she fighting within that thing? I keep forgetting. False Sovereign? She holy by False Sovereign? Holy Kingdom Hearts 2 Batman?
It does kind of look like the Kingdom Hearts 2 finale.
Are we gonna fight somebody on a toilet?
Chair?
Okay.
Same thing. A toilet can be a chair. That was easy.
Switching to Chisa. We're gonna rewind. 1 hour ago.
Hey, it's rewind time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
How long am I gonna be stuck in this?
悲鳴によって切り取られた漂白者さんとナミ
I
ボン
work at 9 tomorrow. Where do you work?
ね、あの子が
Same time.
新しい転校生
So what, you gotta go to bed soon? Like me?
誰かを
Yeah.
傷つけたこともある
口場千佐さん、どうしたんですか？自己紹介を
Kuchiba?
私は口場チサ。高い壁に囲まれた島国で生まれました。私
So
自身の
Japan.
ようなご乗車中の皆様、線路内で発生した小規模な無音符の影響により到着が30分ほど遅れる見込みです。ご迷惑をおかけしまして、深くお詫び申し上げます。またこうなるなんて。覚醒したのはいじめられていたクラスメートを守るため。素晴らしいですね。怖がる必要はありません。この装置をつければ普通の生活に戻れますから。こんなこと一体誰が。
よって共鳴者の管理は治安を維持するために必要な措置と言えるでしょう。
ねえ、聞いた？口場さんの娘さんの話よ。でもまさかね。まったくご両親はかわいそうに。
最近注文を取り消されることが増えてな。チサの件があったから。
あの子のせいだって言いたいの？
いや、そういう意味じゃ。
ごめんなさい。ちーちゃんを守ってあげられなくて。もう無理です。ここは車掌カフェ。
You might pull all of AOD because Chisa doesn't work with Yixing Guang. I mean, I'm just not really interested in another electric character.
チサ、あなたたちは。
Are you Sumika?
No, it's probably just the classmate she protected.
But she's already wearing the collar.
チサ、ありがとう。ありがとう。
Right, but I think Sumika came into this distorted realm, not the other way around.
前は誤解してごめんね。仲直りしよう。よろしく。やっぱり許してくれると思ってたよ。そうだ。みんな私の友達です。チーサー、来てくれたんだ。ありがとう。助かった。いえ。
Okay, this is all fake.
謙遜しなくていいって。チサちゃんがいなかったら僕たちは生き残れなかったよ。
このカフェで何の心配もせず暮らせてるのは全部チサのおかげ。本当に。
Or is this the people she actually like saved from the lament?
覚えてないの？ほら、あそこで待ってる先生やクラスメートも助けてくれたでしょ？
By slicing them.
She got prosopogan. Is that real?
みんなが笑顔なのはチサが助けてくれたからだよ。
Neural disorder characterized by the inability to recognize familiar faces, including those of close friends, family, or even oneself. While vision is normal, the brain cannot process facial features. Often due to damage in the right fusiform gyrus, it can be developmental present from birth, or acquired.
Well, there was a moment. There was just a brief moment when she tried to look where, like, it showed her POV and like she couldn't look up at the rover's neck, beyond the rover's neck. So
yeah.
is the lament trying to fake her out? This is actually not real.
This part was not bad, I thought. No, overall the Chisa patch, like so far all this has been pretty solid. Uh-oh.
You're gonna need to get out your scissors and you're gonna slice through that.
Wait, this place... Those uniforms, is this Laharoy?
Probably. Torch Academy? Oh yeah, this is Laharoy.
Yo, where's Lynn? Where's my bad bitch Lynn at?
You gotta wait, you gotta be patient.
No, I meant Chisa, like... That's Chisa's friend, right? I don't give a fuck about Lene. By the way, Lene's chin is, like, really pointy. By the way, Laharoy being on like the fucking moon or whatever, or being on like a different planet, definitely doesn't help my feeling of super disconnected to the universe of this game.
Hold on, we'll figure out if it's on the moon. I could have swore I saw it on the world map somewhere.
People kept saying it was on the fucking moon.
It's under a glacier? Wait, what?
Under a glacier? On top of a glacier? Which one is it? Lene uses a taller model, so her face is pointy. I don't remember the other characters have such a pointy chin, though. Laharoy is underground with a fake sky. I'm getting a lot of mixed messages here, guys.
So wait, are we still in the delusion right now, or what? Like, I thought we were literally about to be gaslit into walking off a building.
It's just backstory. Just take it for what it is.
Yeah, because we couldn't put this in the actual patch.
This is no. This is their form of like teasing future content. Because like Renacita had like no teasing whatsoever. It was just, we don't know what it's gonna look like. You're there now. Now, granted, this isn't exactly an amazing intro to Laharoy. It's literally just a classroom. So, yeah. Yeah, Chisa still reminds me of Hell Girl. I doubt anyone here knows Hell Girl. That shit's old as hell. Squashin' does? Damn. Not expecting that. Jigoko Shoujo? Yes. I'm surprised at the people that do know this. Just reminds me of Blood Sea. I think I know Blood Sea. Let me Google that real quick, just as a reminder. Oh, no, never mind. Never watched Blood Sea.
Camera's closing in. It's time for the cinematic, the ore farming cinematic.
The ore farming cinematic right before the final fight. So how did she get in this situation to begin with, then? Obviously, this was her coming back home. Like, this whole place was her home nation. Just it looks like Saya Kisaragi. Actually, no, just similar culture.
2 loading screens.
No, I think she looks like Hellgirl. Frojo, shut the fuck up.
Shut up. Shut up. Also, wait, that's funny as hell. Why are you telling Frojo to shut up?
Because I can. We don't talk about Hellgirl season 3 and 4, though.
Yeah, time to send it back to fucking Renacida. The fuck out of here, buddy. Don't give it that fake ass name. We know what it is. Okay, I haven't fought this thing. All right, so be mindful.
Yeah, this guy can fuck you up. This boss don't fuck around.
Man, if only I had like the good healer.
There's a season 4? Yes, don't watch it. It is 5 to 6 episodes of like, hey, welcome back, Hellgirl. And just kind of random stories that don't really push the plot, like the original plot forward. And then the last 6 episodes were not a TV show, or an anime for that matter. I don't know how to put it, guys. The 4th season of Hellgirl, the first 6 episodes were just like a modern version of Hellgirl. And then the last 6 episodes were these weird-ass real-life skits that weren't even related to anything. I can't explain it. Just don't watch it.
We saved a tree.
Or killed a tree.
No, it uncrystallized.
So did you save the area?
Is that the scene?
No.
なのに始まりと全く同じ姿をしてるなんて
Hellgirl ended when the journalist died?
そうだ最近の異常について
Oh no, season 2 is still pretty good. Actually, no. To be fair, I like season 1 a lot more. But I remember a lot of people did like season 2. I preferred season 1 though. So you know what? I'm kind of in agreement with you.
Chisa.
どんなに遠くへ行っても好きな時に帰っておいで。ちいちゃんの無事と幸せだけを祈ってるわ。
本当に素晴らしい結末だね。夕涼み迎える明かり包まれて
No, get out of here.
お客様
I'm sure he'll be back anyway when we TP back.
そろそろ行かないと先に。
まだ
No,
すぐに
the
は受け入れら
capybara
れない
died.
彼らがずっと前に亡くなっていることは知っていましたし、
Oh, is this place
彼らが
empty now?
作り出した反響人間に過ぎないことも分かって、例えば
Oh, you didn't save anybody. It was just reflecting what happened at that time.
カフェに戻ると必ず。でもいつかは向き合わないと。
Gabimaru got deleted. Rip. Who's Gabimaru?
夏雲映すガラスや茶の香
Wow, he ain't dead. Wow, what a surprise.
二人
Get out of my
とも
face.
おかえり。
So, what was the point of the fadeaway?
どうしたの？ナミポン、みんなのために。
I don't know.
さっきそろそろ行かないとって。
それは先にカフェに戻るねまで言えなかっただけで。
Punt this little shit.
ちょっと話が長くなっちゃったから。どうしたの？
Gabimaru uses a capybara profile pic.
Daijoubu
I
desu.
see.
とにかくお帰りなさい。
Guys, everybody knows a joke that I don't know. You can't do this to me.
It's been a while since I've thumbsed up.
The rover thumbs up. Should we just call it after this cutscene?
What?
It's getting kind of
Shit.
late.
Okay, fine. I guess we'll go. We'll abandon this bitch tomorrow.
By the way, first off, no, I'm not gonna.
私のオーバークロ
I'm not gonna-
少女は
Oh wait, what? She's saying shit. I'll wait a moment.
私のオーバークロック症状は完全には解決していません。
That's a shame because
こ
that
の
you're
ソ
gonna
ムラ
be
の
out
中
of here
ではなん
tomorrow.
とか安定していますが、
Is that code for I'm gonna stay here for a while?
たとえ
You can stay here
オーバークロック
until
しても
through version 3 starts,
む
which
やみに人を傷つけたり
already
はし
happened.
ません。
So she's not gonna be here anymore.
以前スミカが言っていました。友人の研究者たちが治療
Where'd I get that?
From
Is that off
Sumiko?
her?
No, it's probably from Sumiko.
ブラックショアに行こう。かつてスミカが働きながら暮らしていた場所。
Yo, Chisa
Yeah,
Black
cause
Short.
your research did such a great job at stopping whatever the fuck happened to Cartithia. Totally didn't get oozed up into a boss too.
Bro, I can't believe they made a weekly boss and just duped the weekly boss. We're
Did you
back
even
on
check,
making
like,
me
did you even
angry.
check like the attacks or?
Why would I?
なかなかのハッピー
When I hear the word Leviathan, I don't think Big Woman Part 2.
待って
Talk to Chisa optional. Everyone's losing their mind.
New attack for the boss? There better be. Fucking reskin. I was already bothered that the Mia boss was just a reskin of the Morning Ikes.
私が初めてホナミに着いた場所ね
If I Google talk to Chisa optional, is this gonna come up? Talk to Chisa optional. It actually comes up in Google. Google
Already get the
search.
weapon? No. We'll get it tomorrow. We are getting the weapon tomorrow.
ようやく新たな一歩を踏み出せそうです
Dude, people were... Man, it really was Chisa to break the camel's back for people. Oh, okay. Can we skip now?
アブ
It was fun times while it lasted. Alright, look at what it DM'd you. Man, talk to Chisa optional really was... I'm seeing numerous memes about this shit.
Okay.
No, I can understand why people are pissed off, right? People... Chisa's design had people buy the fucking necks for like half a year before she even came out. When they revealed, like, Augusta, Blind Guy, Galbrenna, and Chisa, that was like 6 months before any of them came out. Chisa was the last one, and I know for a fact many people were waiting for Chisa the most, myself included. Originally, Chisa was going to be the one I waited for, but I couldn't wait any longer, especially when I heard she was a dot character. So I just pieced out. But like, I'll admit, after looking at this Chisa patch, I wish I got her.
ちょうどいいところに来たねまだ私たちを待っている人
Like, this is a very desirable character.
That's Huang Long.
Yo, my home!
No.
What's wrong with Huang Long? What, you want to go back to Septimont and crash again?
No. Wait for Chisa to complete her treatment. Okay, what is this? Learn about her condition.
Uh-oh, is she gonna turn to the Leviathan?
Wait, what? So wait, was there nothing to explore for chests in that area? It was just... Was there no exploration rewards in that area?
Wait, learn about Chisa's condition optional? Chat, when it says wait for her condition, is that like an actual objective, or does he have to do the Renacida finale? Someone just said yes, there is exploration. Past time? Okay, so I guess in theory you could just go to La Heroy?
I mean, why not do exploration, the event exploration? Wait for a while? Does that literally just start? That literally just starts.
The strange things in Honamai is where the chests are, is what somebody just said. It unlocks in the second part.
What, you mean I had to do that time advancement right there?
Probably.
Or this right here? Oh, yeah, no, okay.
Can we go to bed?
Okay, alright, fine.
It's the smart thing to do, my guy.
I'm a pretty dumb person, though. Here, maybe we can get a rebate.
Is there any WUWA codes you haven't put in yet?
Doubtful.
Why not
They're
give it a
probably
try?
expired.
Just look it up anyway. Codes usually just give straight up like 50 anyway. Might as well give it a try. Even I know that. It's like
That's
a 2-year-old.
That's it. Everything else is expired.
All right.
All codes as of January 2026. Codes have expired. These codes have expired. Expired. That's it. There's not. Wow. Okay, where are we at right now? In the old history. We're on like page 13, right? Okay, so we are at
65.
60. What?
13, yeah.
There's nothing here on 13. Or 62. Or 62. Soft pity's at like 65, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna break that like almost immediately. Either what? At La Heroy or what? During this event.
When do you get off work?
Same time.
8?
Yep.
Holy moly.
Yeah, so I'd say we'll break it. We will probably break through to soft pity. There's quite a few in here if I want to be a fucking loser.
That's gonna take a while.
Bro, why does Dreamy Deep have so little? Why does this shit mode have so little? What the fuck? What is this? I can't do this.
Is there no returnee bonuses you haven't done yet? Like, go spend 10 stamina or some bullshit.
What? No, the
Is there
returnee
no-
event has fucking nothing. It's garbage. There's this battle pass here with literally 0 currency. Not even like, and then just some pulls on the paid track.
What about the other tabs?
And then there's a 7-day login. This is pulls only, not weapon, not currency, just pulls. And then same with the login. With some standards in here. Haha, funny. And then we got the funny spending event, because if we're a loser. And I guess there's another season of Peaks of Prestige. If I'm a...
Wait, the card game is back?
Yeah, Peaks of Prestige.
Oh my god. It wasn't good.
Okay, well. Let's just head back to the... Where's the...
So what?
The hell's the entrance to the event, to the area?
Use the wings to the left, isn't it?
Right here. Damn, they built that platform fast. Okay, we'll just stay right here. Okay, well, that was it for today, people. We will be back tomorrow. How close is Luke? Who gives a fuck?
Lame guy that they give a scythe to try and be cool.
All right. Well, we'll be going now. Bye-bye. That's it. That's your goodbye. Is you smacking your chair?
Just turn the fucking thing off.